6 years have passed since that horrendous incident. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter that she was abducted. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission? I'm under the president's order to rescue you.
What? My father?
On the other side of the bridge.
Yeah.
Time is almost up. Take out anything that might interfere with our plans.
Resident Evil 4.
Take it easy. We'll find it. I'm dizzy. My fucking head is killing me. Hello?
It's a bad connection, so I'm gonna talk fast. The guy you're looking for is some kind of ex-commando or some shit. He killed 16 Chechen rebels single-handed.
T? T, that you?
Ah, damn it.
I didn't hear what you said, Tone.
So I'm gonna talk fast. The guy you're looking for is an ex-commando. He killed 16 Chechen rebels single-handed.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, nice, huh? He was with the Interior Ministry. Guy's some kind of Russian Green Beret. This guy cannot come back to tell this story. You understand?
I hear you. Tone? Tone, you there?
Ah, fuck! Call me back!
You're not gonna believe this. He killed 16 Czechoslovakians. Guy was an interior decorator.
His house looked like shit.
Here we are, boy. Bullworth Academy. Have fun, Jimmy.
Hopkins, you're quite the nastiest little boy I have ever encountered.
Okay, I'm frightened. And I've got a weak bladder.
Hey, Aggie. You can clean my shoes.
This school is filled with wild beasts.
You want me to steal your stuff back from a bloodthirsty mob of angry greaseballs?
Get used to it, kid. You're a man.
No.
I always knew I was a born leader, Ernest.
I can do anything I like in this place. Anything at all.
This place is full of bullies and maniacs.
Nonsense. That's just school spirit.
Hello.
Come here.
You're a degenerate. The thing I
All right, everybody say hello.
You've ruined my life.
To...
That's me.
Oh, my icon is floating away. Hold on. Everybody say hello to Skullman Streams. Oh,
That's who I am.
that's you. Tweaker Stinker. Man, every time you pop up, you got something worse to say to me. Hello. Now let me just put on some window capture. And with that's me.
How are the Deekies doing?
The Deeklings are doing great. There we go. All right.
Yes. Well, I have good news and bad news.
Oh.
Also, bless you.
Why did you sound like Chills? Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. Also bless you.
Number 15.
Oh my god. Burger King foot lettuce. Okay, what's
Your
news?
headphones only play audio from one side. It may be the last thing that you'd want to discover right before a stream, but guess fucking what?
Oh my god. You do that pretty well. You hate skeletons. Berber being butt best. Focus button. Huh?
Wow.
All right, we're snoozing that ad. I like to have pre-rolls on because usually I'm like not even at the PC at that point. So I figure, oh, well, if there's pre-rolls and that plays and then everybody gets in. But apparently a lot of people hate pre-rolls. So yikes. Hello, Voidy, Hammer, Darby, John. Hello, everybody. How are y'all feeling? So Skull, do you want me to stream my screen and our call so you can, or are you watching the stream? Like, how do you want me to do it? That way you can like.
I'd prefer to have the screen like shared to me, so that way I can be like 1-to-1 with what you're at.
Got you.
But I do also have the Twitch stream itself open.
I made that motherfucker a fan. Just like, yeah, you wanna collab with me? You gotta be a fan. Skull got a controller in his hands. That motherfucker is not gaming. I know, John. I like to pretend. Why does he talk to you like his son?
That is something I said to John once.
I know, John. I like to pretend. Also, guys, we have 97 followers. We are so close to our 100 threshold. And I did tell people that I would play Minecraft. I don't know if I said I would start my own server or if I was gonna just like join them, but like on a haha, because we were talking about Minecraft and somebody was like, Kiki, what are you doing for your 100th? And I was like, oh, I'll start my own Minecraft server. And they took it seriously. Yippee! 50 cent! John just be adding everybody. All right, let me stream it to you. Hopefully, okay, you guys tell me. I'm gonna stream this to Skull. You guys tell me if the stream starts like lagging like a motherfucker after that. Because if it does, that's going to be a problem because my upload speed is terrible. So we're going to see, because I've never actually done this before. Like double, triple, somebody on a call and I'm also sharing to them. So we'll see.
Holy shit.
What?
No, it just loaded.
Okay. Keekcraft. That's me, unfortunately.
Are you okay?
Even the thought of Minecraft fucking choked me, man. I'm out here fighting for my life in these streets. Minecraft.
The Minecraft of suffering and agony.
Brings physical pain to me. Whoa, craft me upon you. All right. Are you ready to? Why am I looking up so much? I'm literally looking up at Skull. Yo, are you ready?
Yeah, how you doing?
How you doing? Are you ready to rumble? Let's see.
Yeah,
So the first one that pops up is, am I the asshole for refusing to pay rent at my uncle's house after they took me in for 2 years? Okay, I'm interested. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna have to kill everyone. Oh my god, don't be... Oh my god. HQ if I see safe therapy. I know. Is it alpha male activity to start begging people for for subs? Yo, please. It's gonna be 50% off in like a month. Please.
Fellas, is it homeless bum people behavior to be asking people for donations when you have $1 billion?
Bro, oh my god, please, guys, please. Yeah, this whole site's, I will say, my DMs are not as frequently spammed with bots as they were before. So I don't know what happened. But they might have accidentally fixed something. It wasn't on purpose. They fucked around and fixed something on accident.
I think Rock stole all the stole all the bots.
Skull should voice Meatsy in the Kiki Diki movie. Oh shit, I got a movie? Fucking Z-list VTuber? Homeless bum people behavior, right.
Z-list
VTuber, bro. I'm not even on the list.
I didn't even realize we were categorizing like that.
Yeah. You got your A-list, your B-list, your C-list, your D-list, and then you just jump all the way down. I would. Less than 100 followers, which I am grateful for. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying, like, in the perspective of this space, I am like an ant on a mountain, you know? But I don't feel like an ant on a mountain. I am the mountain. Hitting 100 bumps. You up to the Y list? You know what? Hell yeah. Niche, micro, minuscule. Don't ever speak to me like that again. Niche, micro, minuscule online celebrity, bro. Just call me a bum. Just call me unemployed. Just call me ugly. Anything but niche, micro, minuscule online celebrity. Bro, oh yeah, I'm an influencer. Really? How many followers you got? 100.
Well.
You know what you can get for that? Oh my god, what? The fuck out. You're not getting the free meal. You're not getting the free lemonade. How about this? The ice cubes are free. We won't charge you for those. Like, damn, all right. The type of shit I do be studying. Niche, micro, you be studying niche. Ah, shit, ads. I say as if I didn't set them, but I swear I set the frequency to like every 20 minutes. It has not even been 20 minutes. I did snooze
it hasn't been 20 minutes. This is bullshit. Hey, Velveeta.
Velveeta?
Yeah, that's the ad I'm getting right now.
Yo, you're getting an ad now? Oh,
right,
that's right. Yeah, ad break. Hammer knows no such weaknesses. Well, what's funny is that you've got the premium version because you're just getting it beamed to you. All right, let me wait a minute for our none. I'm not. Yeah, man, that $50 a month really doing my heart good. I mean, I'm not like sneezing at it. Like, that's gas money. That's gas money plus like a quesadilla from that one taco truck. So I'm living. I'm good. But like, you know.
That's 50 Arizona iced teas.
That's 50, exactly. That's 50 Arizona iced teas. I don't even drink them mugs, but like, hell, I'll get a couple of them. Just because I can.
I'm watching a duck right now.
Took my Kiki virus shot this morning. Aww. Come on. Come on in. The water's fine. All right, 10 seconds and the ad ends and we shall be free from the shackles of capitalism. Or you guys will be.
I have no idea.
I'm on my way to buy my 12th 3DS next month. So, you know, we'll see. But y'all shall be free from the shackles of capitalism. And I'm so happy for y'all. Okay.
Kiki's trying to build a house in the Bahamas in order to make a house just for storing 3DSs.
Look, when we were on that cruise, oh, by the way, so remember how I was planning everything for my 100 followers stream that was gonna be, well, okay, there's a 100 follower stream coming up, and then separately, there's an anniversary stream coming up. The anniversary stream was supposed to be on Halloween, which is when I debuted. I just realized I kind of have a cruise at that time, because I wanted to have a Halloween cruise, because the cruise we took before that one was a Halloween cruise, and when I say it was so fun, like being there, people dressed up the entire week. It was just I don't know, the atmosphere was lighter than usual, because when people can dress up and just be silly and just be fun, they're already there and not really paying any money. So everybody's on this just chill vibe. It's just very fun. So I can't wait. A solid $120, me lord. Boy, the 3DS's, boy, $120 for what? The ones I get, the prices have not gone lower. Ad blocker working overtime for me. Good for you. I don't really need that $50. Go ahead and take that money out of my mouth. It's fine. It's fine. Did he do the mash? The monster mash? They did do the monster mash. Sweet life of Kiki and Diki. Sweet life on deck. Hell yeah. All right. Before the ads catch us again by the toe. Let's see. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay rent at my uncle's house after they took me in for 2 years? Oh, by the way, let me know if the stream is looking like extra terrible. It
extra
shouldn't
crunchy?
be. Like,
that looks fine.
Yeah, okay. Not a lot is happening, so it shouldn't be. I, 18F, female. I, 18F, have been living at my uncle's house. Adam. They always replace the names, because, but like people still find the post anyway.
Yeah, we shouldn't be doxing people.
Most of these are fake. I'm gonna be real. Like they used to be really real, and now they're all either a creative writing exercise or just AI. Have been living at my uncle's house. Adam, 49 male, and Melissa, 47 female, for 2 years. This happened after the sudden passing of my parents. When they took me in, they were quite relaxed with me for a few weeks and then went back to their regular ways. They were a little strict, but nothing too extreme. There were some restrictions that were different, but eventually nothing ended up being a big deal. A few weeks ago, my aunt and uncle sat me down and said they asked me to begin paying rent, additionally with a little backlog, but I could take my time on that. I told them I couldn't do that because I couldn't afford it. All the money I was saving was going straight to my college fund and to afford 2 years' rent every month from now on would mostly drain me. Adam and Melissa just shrugged and asked me to figure it out as best I can. Today at breakfast, I told him I would stay with my boyfriend, Elias, 19 male. His parents had him invited me to stay once they heard me talking about the issue. They have two stories with 2 free rooms currently, so they told me whichever room I wanted was free. Shit, hell yeah. Elias and I had been dating for 3.5 years, so I stayed at his family's house often over the years. As I was packing, Adam and Melissa came into my room to forbid it. They are extremely conservative Christians and said it's not a good look. We would not be getting into that skull. They said I owed them something for the years they took care of me. They were really great the 2 years I stayed there. Very comforting, very kind people, but I just don't want to give up my college dream. I'm at Elias's house right now, and honestly, I'm feeling bad, like I deserted them. They're really fantastic people. Am I the asshole? Okay, this one's way more mild than I thought it would be. I really thought we were gonna get into some. I was like, juicy. Let's cancel some bitches. But like, just kind of sounds like a mildly uncomfortable financial situation. I don't know. What are your first thoughts? I've never been in this position. I don't know.
Not the asshole. You should forge your uncle's will to give him the house in your handwriting, and then put ricin in his food.
Ricin? He's kidding, government. We don't even know how to make that. Oh my god. This is even more suspicious. We don't know how to make ricin. You know who knows how to make ricin? My mom. I should don't at them, John. That's not funny. Yo, can we? No, I can't even threaten John now. CIA and FBI are watching. Yeah, they were specifically waiting to be added on Twitch. They didn't just, look through my phone or anything. No, they were waiting for consent.
They were waiting for John specifically.
John, the whistleblower, the well-known whistleblower, they were waiting on him. Okay, so so basically they were asking for rent and a little backlog. They weren't asking for the whole 2 years, but just like a little, maybe like in last month's. Ah, shit. Yo, he added Flesh Man. Yo, we're not trying to have top crazy. 10 anime battles up in here. The ASPCA? Okay, we're gonna start adding PETA and the NAACP, the NFL, the NBA, the WNBA. Fuck it, add everybody. Oh, there we go, PETA. They're gonna be like, oh, what, PETA? What's your suit made out of? Is that fur? No.
The horse is here.
PETA, the horse is here. NASCAR, don't bring them motherfuckers in here. I don't need to say what I'm thinking. Don't bring them motherfuckers in here. Even at my lowest, I'm still a Family Guy. Yeah, get out. Mods, carry him away. Guards, deliver a plague onto his house. Bring it in. Exactly. Adding NASCAR. Might as well fucking add monster truck rallies. All right.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Don't predict me. It's rude. It's rude up there. I will charge you rent. And a little backlog. All right. Let's see. What am I sub to? What am I on here? Okay, am I the asshole virtual YouTube? Yeah, no. These subs are so horny, y'all. 3DS, of course, I'm on /3DS and scam numbers. I love to do scam baiting. I might do that on what the hammer? Wait, is that actually he actually has a Twitch handle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
excuse me.
I need to have that fucking what's that sound from the X-Files? Do 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 boo do 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 do. I know, bro added Trump. Yo, get that out of here. I do need to add rules onto my chat though.
It's okay. He'll forget we added him about 5 minutes. Dementia have an ass.
Bernie, okay. We've leveled it out, Bernie Sanders. All right, fair enough. All right, enough. Okay, I'm gonna say, let's see. So they said so they didn't even really care on the basis of money. They were saying it's not a good look for them to for her to move in with her boyfriend. That's I want to say 18 is not a grown ass woman, but it's a grown woman. You know, there's a difference. Like a grown ass woman, we're talking like 30. We're talking like a grown woman that's like a technical woman, right? Like she's still stupid. She's still a dumbass with the dumbass brain of a 17 and 364-day-old, okay? But technically, she's a grown woman. That's a grown girl. Let's just be so real. But
I mean, also, would have been one thing if it was like she was already living with them like before everything, and she already like had a job. But no, her life just got kind of upended, like out of the blue.
Yeah. True.
She isn't working or anything yet, but she's still actively going to school, trying to better herself.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like, but we don't have a lot of information, but it really doesn't sound like, I'm not even sure why she would post to this. Because it's not really like she refused to pay rent. It was more like she was just like, oh, they were like, if you're gonna be here, then you have to pay rent with a little backlog. So at the most, they were probably asking her for like this month and last month's. And then they came to forbid it, but they were really only saying something like, it's not a good look. They said, okay, owe them for the years they took care of me. I mean, if you wanted rent, you should have asked for rent. What the hell is with all this blindsiding? Why the hell would you blindside her 2 years in?
Also, like, who the hell is it not looking good for?
And now because she's 18, does that magically mean that she's just able to pay whatever the fuck the rent is? That's not how that works. You get a check when you turn
Exactly.
18? Cause hell, I missed mine.
I was gonna say I didn't see mine in the mail.
Was my mom cleaning with bleach? I smell bleach. God, I hope that's not like a. I hope that's not like a. Oh, if you start smelling bleach, that means please, please, please. I live in America. I can't take any diagnosis. Isn't there like a little button to like skip down to the next section of comments? I really gotta scroll down all this. I don't use Reddit on my computer.
Asshole enthusiast.
What? Oh wow. Also, these look a little weird because I have forced dark. Oh my god, my eyes!
Flashback. Jesus.
I'm sorry. I was trying to show by example, and there is a dark page option, but I don't want to risk going in my settings right now and accidentally show some shit. Okay.
He's not trying to dox themselves.
Oh, they were probably exactly. You trying to kill us? I'm sorry. They were probably receiving money to help with your upkeep and costs that may have stopped due to you turning 18, so they need to get that money. So people are thinking that they had her social security check. Her social security, damn. Okay, not the asshole. Your aunt and uncle are huge ass A's. Okay, is reprehensible. That's not a $40 word. It is reprehensible to try and charge an orphan child back rent for the 2 years. Yeah, because she was a whole ass minor. The best she could have gotten was like a McDonald's job. How was she gonna ever pay rent in this economy? That's rough. Like, she suffered a loss and they were just like, well, we took care of you. Well, yeah. Well, you're my family. How much is the rent? If it's anywhere up north, we're talking thousands of dollars. If it's anywhere in the south, we're talking hundreds of dollars to 1,000 plus if it's like a nice place, which is usually like a house. Not too many apartments. Well, it depends on where we're talking in the south. I don't know. I hear in Texas, they got like crazy rent prices. You know, you got to have, that's why kind of rich people move to Texas. I think the people who can't afford to live in Texas are slowly getting squeezed out. But, and Florida, you know, depending on where you are in Florida. But let's see. Waking up a tourist who overslept and missed a day trip. Offending my mother after she commented on my appearance. Juicy. I mean,
hell yeah.
They would probably charge her like a third since she's the third person. That's usually, and even if they didn't charge her that much, I don't know what prospects they expect a fresh 18-year-old. She didn't say she was like fresh, but like what I don't know what options you expected.
Going through college.
Yeah. Who just lost what, her mom and dad, or orphaned, right?
Yep. Yeah, no, she was just straight orphaned.
Nah, like, I don't know what the fuck prospects they expected her to have with her McDonald's job. Because as a minor, you can't work like crazy hard hours or anything. You can only do that when you turn 18. So she had no real means of like having a lot of money. That's shit. That's in the same category of people who try to kick their kids out at 18. What? What fucking prospects does an 18-year-old have? They ain't got
selling
shit.
Drugs, basically.
Selling drugs, or I don't know, doing some other underhanded shit. Some underhanded shit. Yeah,
doing things
drugs
you can't joke about
or underhanded shit.
Yep.
35 years of work experience. Yeah. So how old are you? Oh, I'm 18. Yeah, sorry, we were looking for at least 10 years work experience in this coding language that's only existed for 2 years. So like, I literally saw a post like that. Somebody was offering, like, they were like, oh, we need 5 years experience, and then the fucking coding language is like 3 years old. So how the fuck I'm supposed to have that's a time machine. You want me to go through the quantum realm with Ant-Man? Bro said, I'm gonna need you to code a time machine in this language, go back and learn it 2 years earlier. How would you even prove that? Man, these fuck ass jobs. I feel so bad for people. Cause like, I've worked the same job my whole life. So I don't even know what the job market is. I was acquired at a very early age. I was acquired at 16, and I have worked the same job, the same position my entire life. I've never gone job hunting. It was always optional.
You know how like boomers are like, oh hey, all you gotta do is walk up in there, have a good smile, have a firm handshake.
Oh my
and, like,
god, yeah, show your face. And then
yeah, exactly.
all I hear is that people are like, yeah, can you just apply online? Like, we don't really do that.
imagine the exact opposite. So you apply online, you don't hear back for about 5 years, so you're already homeless. You walk back in the building begging.
Oh my god!
And then every single employee that's in the building is legally required to jump your ass.
Bro, that's fucking...
That's basically how bad it is.
Do you know that meme where there's that girl on the Joe Rogan podcast, and like she said some wild shit, but it has been lost to time, whatever the fuck she said, but people use her as like a stand-in for like really ridiculous takes. It's like, did you know that if you're homeless and you walk in for a job, all their employees are legally required to run your fade?
Factually true.
Damn.
That did happen.
Yeah, the Asian lady. She looked shiny, is all I remembered. I don't know if she had a lot of like products or what. Oh, you do?
It could have been the lighting as well.
Yeah, she looked really shiny. She kind of reminded me of one of those Sims 3 Sims. If you know, you know. They were very shiny. I don't know, like when people do like the skincare thing and they put so much oils on their face, I'm just like, I want to look well moisturized, but I don't want to look shiny, you know? Like some people just overdo it. They just be looking fucking, I don't know, gleaming and shit, moonlight and whatnot.
John knows the exact episode because after every episode of the Joe Rogan podcast, John takes that little like pen thing from Men in Black and just wipes Joe Rogan's memory. That's why he's equally as fucking stupid from episode 1 to now.
Oh, I heard he's come up with some, we're not going to get into it, but some sobering realities, which is kind of funny because, brother, you were so fucking late. People who only decide to, like, start waking up when shit gets inconvenient to them, is like, you are such a fake demon, bro. You're not even, like, committed to this shit you talking.
You're a fraud!
You're a fraud! A fake! Your lines, whack! Your rap, whack! The way you don't even believe what you say, whack! Me, I'm fresh as fuck! Alright, let's get into it. Oh, ad starts in 20 seconds. God damn, and I'm gonna be on my second snooze. I know! Capitalism strikes again. Alright, this one is, am I the asshole for offending my mother after she commented on my appearance? Alright, don't even look at the screen. Take your bets.
All right.
What kind of vibes do you think? Because nowadays, the new meta, which is why I know a lot of these are made, you can kind of tell the ones that are real because, like, people who are real kind of put more, like, description in the title, but it'll be like, am I wrong for defending my child? And it'll be like, you fucking jumped a pregnant woman in the parking lot for saying that you probably shouldn't have cut your child's hair that short because now they look like a balding old man. Like, yeah, that's out of pocket, but it's a pregnant woman. She's probably got all kinds of shit going on. You gonna fucking jump her in the middle of Kroger's? What the fuck? I
mean, it's technically not a jumping. It's a 2v1. In that situation.
It's a 2v1 and she still lost. Get on my level! Okay, it's so terrible. Bitch, you got more people and you still lost. It's the same vibes of that one video. I sued an 11-year-old kid and won. Like, yeah. No kidding. Let me see, stream about to be Kiki a Skull, chat laughing. And chat laughing for 90% and 10% of Reddit reading. You're right. All right, ad break ends in a minute. So we're not going to get into the thick of it yet. My forecast is mom's probably in the wrong in that traditional, like boomer way. Like, it's like, yes, men don't want women who are overweight. Let me introduce you to everybody I know. That's a fucking lie. I'm getting maybe traditional vibes or like what else? One of those like pageantish moms. They're always trying to control how their daughters look. That's my forecast. What do you think, Skull?
See, I love to take the absolute worst route with these possible. So I'm imagining they're like in the middle of this trip, and then like the daughter, I don't know, fucked up putting on a little bit of makeup or something, and then the mom just walks up to her and just expels the worst shit known to man.
You look like a painted whore, a sleepwalker.
There's gonna be some words, and then we're gonna be like, and then just skip over.
Oh yeah, some shit we definitely have to be like, okay, not saying that. All right. Ad break ended. Officially yapped enough. All right. Let's get into it. Okay. Am I the asshole for offending my mother after she had commented on my appearance? I'm getting, okay. Already the way she put offending like that. I know everybody calls everybody a narcissist these days, but like some of these parents, man. Some of these parents have some crazy fucking hangups. Like about how they should be addressed and talked to at all times, regardless of what they say or do. Like, that's not how that shit works, bro. It can work that way in your house. But don't be surprised when as soon as they turn fucking 18, they go no contact with you and start staying at their friend's house. Some people would rather be homeless than go back home.
Or why your ass and your husband's ass or partner's ass ends up in different nursing homes.
I would rather pay the premium of having y'all separated than to save money and have Yo, that's the shitty childhood special right there. All right. Okay. A week ago, my parents took me on a forced vacation. Uh-oh. I was only given 3 days notice. I can't even pack in 3 days. Even though I was given only 3 days notice, even though I had several large assignments due soon. The fuck? And then they're going to blame her for slacking on her studies if this was like a big part of her grade.
Yep.
I had carefully planned my schedule to meet deadlines, but my parents refused to let me bring my laptop so I could work on assignments during the trip. I decided to try and make the best of it, even indulging in more sweets than I normally would. I usually have 1 to 2 a week, but had 2+ daily on the trip. When we got home, I went straight to work and ended up staying up to 2 a.m. for 4+ nights in a row, getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night. With not getting enough sleep, as well as indulging in sweets, my skin started to break out. I usually have mostly clean skin, but I had 6 or more red pimple-like blotches on my cheeks. I was eating dinner as usual today when my mother looked at me and told me, "Why is your skin breaking out? Try to take more care of your health or you'll end up with an even worse appearance." Who fucking speaks like that?
Yeah. Wow, this is
an even worse appearance. No daughter of mine will have pimples. Now eat your asparagus. Fucking what's a hottie ass name? What's that bitch's name from Cinderella? The mean stepsister.
Oh God, I don't fucking remember off the top of my head.
Eat your asparagus, Anastasia. You're a disappointment to the family. She often comments on things like this, and I've told her many times that I'm insecure about those things, so please not to comment on them. For example, she once told me I was becoming fat, even when my BMI was under 17.9. I don't know what that means, but I assume she's like underweight or something.
Mm-hmm.
I spiraled and ended up food restricting, which took me a while to recover from. Bro, it's always better to go over your calories than go under your calories. Don't fucking do that to yourself. My friend literally gave herself a gluten allergy because she was eating 500 calories a day or less.
Jesus.
Her body cannot take gluten even now. Even now that she's gotten back to a healthy weight, it's been years, she still can't eat gluten. You can fuck yourself up in so many ways. I know this is starting to like become like a mental thing, but if you have at all any willpower in this situation and it has not become like a complete complex mental problem, please, like, it is always better to like go over than to go under. You can literally fuck your body up for life that way. Let's see. I finally snapped at her after she commented about my skin. I told her I also don't want my skin breaking out. And the thing is, I have eyes. I can see them breaking out even without you mentioning it. And may I add, And may I add that the reason I'm breaking out
Damn.
is because you took me on that holiday without giving me so much as notice. So please don't comment on my appearance. I'm trying to scrutinize myself as little as possible, and your comments do not help. Respectfully, please keep your mouth shut if you're only going to say things like this. You tell her, fucking evil stepmother. Fuck yeah.
And then she smacked her with her handkerchief.
Gloves off! That's it! I'm tossing down the gauntlet. You and I will run your fade in the yard, in the courtyard, with all the butlers watching. Trial by combat. Thank you, Kiki, for the words of advice. You're welcome. Kiki talking like Ebenezer Scrooge. There it is. There it is. After that, she kept her mouth shut for the rest of dinner, yet later in the day, she confronted me about this, saying that my comment was extremely disrespectful, and that she had every right to make comments like that since I was her daughter, and if it was affecting me so much, I should just ignore it, and my comments had deeply offended her. Yeah, it's really easy to ignore somebody constantly fucking badgering you with some shit that you already know. And then, like, I guarantee, if she ignored her, this lady would have gone all out. People like this don't stop when you just ignore them. They keep fucking eking at you and eating at you until you react.
But also, like, following this logic, right? If it's okay for me to talk shit about you because I'm the parent, you're the child, then following that, them talking shit about me should be okay.
She didn't say how old she is. I get the vibe she's either a teen or she's like just like young. I don't know. I just get the vibe, but she very well could just be somebody who has been hounded into being this like kind of meek person, so much so that her standing up for herself, it said that she was on a forced vacation. So I'm getting the vibe that she's like, she said she had an assignment due soon. So she's either like freshly in college or she's still in high school. My father also tried to stay mostly neutral, but ended up siding with my mother in the end. You weak ass man. You weak ass man. Stand up for your fucking daughter. I can't stand a weak ass motherfucker. I know I say, oh, I like weak and pathetic people, but like when it comes down to it, if you can't stand up for like what you actually believe in, fuck you. Like when it comes to like your kid, your child, your daughter, whatever, stand up for her. If you feel like the mom's in the wrong, but he's so used to, I guarantee you, he's so used to keeping the peace in the house, wanting to just not have to hear that shit, that he's willing to, yep, you're absolutely right. Fuck him too. I get that I may have run my mouth a little too much, but I don't believe my response was offensive. But am I the asshole? Unanimously, no. Certified proctologist, man. What are these fucking badges? Commander-in-Chiefs? I want that one. I want that one. Oh my god, I gotta be on this sub more often because I gotta have that one. Not the asshole next time, because there will be a next time. Tell her the 5 seconds rule. If someone can't make a change within 5 seconds, it's the moment to shut the fuck up. Your mom can dish it out, but she can't take the heat, and your dad is a coward. We said that, did we not? We called it. All right. What is your
here's the move.
Take on the situation?
Yeah. All right, so you're gonna want to buy one of those long, like, little pointy fingers that teachers often use to like point at the whiteboard or whatever.
Skull, do not suggest murder. Don't.
No, don't worry. It's funny. Okay, it's
oh, it's different. Funny. Oh, okay. My bad, Joker. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. So, stick a shitload of silverware into the microwave.
Oh
and then press the mini button with the stick and then run for it.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't you. I'm banning you. You're getting banned. Don't listen to him. Oh my god. On a more serious note, up there, I read, well, I didn't read it myself. I read it briefly because of I had read it on the mind because you know how like your YouTube recommended goes through like phases. It's back on the Reddit phase where it's just recommending me those. So it's cycling through people reading those. So this morning while I was getting ready for work, I was listening to this Oz's backlog, Oz's channel, Oz's something. He has pretty good takes, and he actually reads them. It's not an AI voice. It's not the lowest common denominator. It does have the Minecraft background, but if it's really meant to be listened to, fine, whatever. He has some pretty good takes. He does try to stay not too biased, but like generally I like the channel because he actually gives opinions. It's not just like, what do you think? I fucking hate that. I hate when people are just like not willing to give any opinion on the most volatile shit you could ever read. It's like, I don't know. What do you think, audience? Like straight engagement bait. Like you're already not really doing content because you're just reading posts, you know? But like at the same time, you're not even willing to make the content transformative of any way. You're not even gonna add an opinion. Like, anyway, I was watching him this morning and somebody was, they were talking about how their boyfriend, they were saying that husband, I think, they were saying they didn't want to have a kid with him. The kid talk was on the table and they were realizing, oh, wow, if I have a kid with this person, he's going to say the mean and hurtful things he says to me, to our child. And we were like, okay, everybody's like, hey, can you give some examples? And he was just like, he would come in while she's eating, you're eating like a little fat girl, or like just like random little mean shit, you know? Just like unnecessary, unprompted mean shit. If she's like slouching, looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, not like in that like ribbing way, just like in that like one-sided, I find it funny way. If you make a joke like that the first time, like, okay, the Hunchback thing, I would probably say that. But like, if I realize, oh, they don't find it funny, they're actually really insecure about that, I'm sorry, I will no longer joke like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like she was just saying it's death by 1,000 cuts, basically. Like it's not so much any one thing, but it's all these things that he's saying, and it's like a daily basis. It's not like, you know, everybody thinks, oh, well, you know, he would never raise a hand to me. And so that's still, so somebody prescribed for her like an article or a podcast or something. And they basically said that this is the water torture method, which is what it's called. Basically, again, kind of like a death by 1,000 cuts, like kind of like,
yeah,
just slowly sinking you under the water. Like they're not actively really doing much to you, but they're just kind of starting to push you down into the water. Like making you question yourself. Like the whole post, the poor fucking girl was like, I know I don't deserve to ever criticize him. I shouldn't. I mean, I'm not perfect. And like reading it was like all cushioned in, I'm so sorry for even saying this. I shouldn't even be here. And I was just like, girl, please have some respect for yourself. Like I felt so bad. And turns out like, yeah, no, he just went from one type of evil to the other type of evil. He never got like you're probably thinking, but like he wound up saying some really out of the way shit to her right before she left. Yeah. So like this shit doesn't stop, you know?
Yeah. Because he was just testing the water to see what he can get away with and slowly building up to more and more fucked up shit. Because he just wanted to manipulate her into believing shittily about herself so she wouldn't leave him. I know I said a lot of fucked up shit earlier as a joke, but like,
go ahead.
Take that man, bury him neck deep in a fire ant pit, and leave him there for a month.
Not the fire ant pit. I just like, I mean, really listening to it escalate was like disturbing, and like I do believe it's real because the updates were like over a couple of days, and then the next like final update was like 9 months later. Like after, I don't know if the divorce was completely finalized. I can't quite remember. Sometimes they take a long time, but she was out, she was safe, she was happy. So like, I feel like if you're trying to karma farm, you're not going to play that long of a game, you know? But I don't know. I've been wrong before. It doesn't happen often, but it happens. So yeah, this is definitely that kind of thing, that death by 1,000 cuts way of, and just, well, I have the authority, so clearly I'm right. Oh, this one's in all caps. Okay. Am I the asshole if I kick my friend out? Am I the asshole for putting googly eyes on all the food in the fridge to prevent snacking? All right, which one do you want to pick? Friend out or googly eyes on all the food?
What the hell? I want googly eyes.
Right, because like what? Oh, this one's very short. And they already ruled that he's not the or they are not the asshole. So am I the asshole for putting googly eyes on all the food in the fridge to prevent snacking? What's with all the quotes now? Everybody's doing the quotes. Is that the new meta? Because I'm telling you, like,
I guess
people are they go through metas for the titles. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, oh, am I the asshole for trying to keep my roommates from snacking? Versus like, okay, putting googly eyes on all the food. So I kind of believe this. My roommate eats everything. I'll buy a pack of cheese sticks and they're gone by morning. What are y'all, 12?
God damn.
Yay, Jimmy, give me a pizza with nothing. Nothing? I asked nicely, then labeled stuff. No change. So I got creative. I bought a pack of stick-on googly eyes and put them on everything. Milk? Eyes. Leftover spaghetti? Judging you. Even taped one to a banana. It's a minion. It worked. He said it creeped him out and he stopped eating my stuff. Now he says I'm being passive aggressive and creating an emotionally hostile refrigerator.
Nah, that's crazy.
Does he work in HR? Because that's some HR talk if I've ever heard it.
That's not only that, that's some big back ass statement.
That's a banger. That's a banger right there. An emotionally hostile refrigerator.
A refrigerator. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Skate. Skate. Have you ever created an emotionally hostile refrigerator at the home? Could you speak to that? I don't think I have.
I don't think I have yet either. I'm gonna try it out.
An emotionally hostile refrigerator. I'm the asshole for 15,000 likes already. I'm the asshole for turning the fridge into a surveillance horror movie to stop my food from vanishing. I would have just thought of it. First of all, I don't eat people's stuff. I don't touch people's stuff. Like, some shit disappeared at work and I'm already anxious because I'm already thinking, are they gonna think that I ate it? Like, no, I fucking didn't touch it. But I also know that the janitor we have on the weekend is prone to snacking, but I don't believe she would have eaten like 5 packs of prosciutto. I don't think that sounds excessive. Wee, look, little kikis. Like, that seems excessive, even for her. Like, she'll eat some pickles, you know? Like, we got pickles in the fridge. She'll eat a couple pickles. But like 5 packs of prosciutto? I don't think so. I think you should put a sign on the fridge door that says emotionally hostile refrigerator. Yeah, this is my emotionally hostile refrigerator. I can bring it on the plane.
It needs its own seat.
I'm in love with emotionally hostile refrigerator. You're not the asshole. Not the asshole. Can't wait to hear emotionally hostile refrigerator on YouTube short in 2 weeks. That's true. That's true.
You should you know what? You should go further. You should put giant googly eyes on it. And then like put some cardboard in the shape of angry eyes. Yeah. And then like paper mache some giant arms on it, and one of them's just flipping you off.
Emotionally hostile refrigerator. I can't wait for like the passive aggressive cabinets too. Put eyes everywhere, under the toilet seat, on the front door, on the stairs. Act surprised when they're pointed out to you. Oh, now we're becoming gaslight gatekeep girl boss. I fucking love that.
You went from trying to prevent your friend from snacking to giving them schizophrenia.
Yeah, just giving them emotional trauma. In 15 years, they'll still be talking to their psychiatrist about it. Okay, this one looks.
The psychiatrist will have to remove the table from the room.
This post has contest mode enabled. Comments are in random ordering, and vote scores are hidden to non-mods. What is that? What does that do?
Okay.
Huh. Okay, am I the asshole if I kick my friend out? So I know the title sounds a bit rude, but I have good intentions in mind. So my friend is an alcoholic in recovery. Oh. And is currently at the risk of falling off the wagon. I know, like, you immediately made it complicated. Like, the whole post, it's already very short. So you're thinking, oh, this is just a simple. It's just like, so my friend is an alcoholic in recovery. All right, man. I think I would have needed like a couple more paragraphs. And is at risk of falling off the wagon. My house is a little bit of a place of temptation for alcoholics. That's Yeah, we're running into very interesting wording tonight. You're a pittance, emotionally hostile refrigerator. Currently at risk of falling off the wagon in my place is a bit of a temptation for alcoholics, as it was. As my roommate is one and I have liquor easily available. Really? You really trust them people there. I don't want to be around to get temptation, and I'm offering to take him home in a little while after we hang out. Is it... How old are you?
What the fuck?
Are they freshly 18? Like, with, like, dad's money? Because, like, I don't know. You got alcohol, so you gotta... I don't know where they are.
Gotta be... Uh-huh.
But, like, so you got alcohol. I don't know. They just write, like, very young. I'm gonna take him home in a little while after we hang out. Is it rude if I originally said he can sleep on my couch without fully considering that I have all that around? I mean, that's kind of the thing about recovering.
Also kind of on you, dog. Like, why would you invite...
Did he not know that you had it, though?
What? Like, this is like, hey, you know, so I like to do a little bit of crack on the DL. I invited a homeboy over, except he's fiending for that shit.
Yeah, he's fiending right now.
He's all on the couch.
He's trying to be on the straight and narrow, but I'm currently in the living room cooking a ball. Knock, knock, it's crack the cock!
Should I, like, take him out or, like, hide it or something?
He just puts it under his shirt. What crack? You know who else has crack? My mom. Okay, I will stop doing that. What's that under your shirt? Oh wow, it's a crack baby. He just lifts his shirt and falls out. Oh my god. Okay, imagine this. Imagine it, like, he finds out. He's like, oh yeah, my friend's trying to go on the straight and narrow before, like, 5 minutes before he shows up. So he's just stuffing it in the couch cushions. It's under the rug. It's behind the curtains. And the guy comes in like, you you smell that? No, that's his new air freshener. Glade is on some shit. They selling crack smoke. Like, bro, why would you? But, like, okay. Also, though, I get what you're saying, but also, did your friend never know you have alcohol? Like, is this new? Has he never known? Has he, like, just recently moved in town? Like, I'm confused, because shouldn't he know that? Like, it feels like you're taking his agency, like, completely. I get trying to remove the temptation, but it's weird to just completely leap over his agency and asking him, like, how he feels, and just dropping him off.
If you want to remove the temptation, hide the booze.
Get, like, a liquor cabinet. I mean, especially if you feel like you want to hang out with him more often, invest in a liquor cabinet. Like, yeah. I don't know, borrow some money, build one. Like, if you really feel so bad, instead of just kicking him out abruptly after you said he could sleep on your couch. Like, he's a recovering alcoholic. You're just like, oh, gotta get the fuck out of here. Like,
the streets for you, bitch.
The streets for you. He's definitely gonna start drinking again. You put him out. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm removing the temptation by giving him more temptation, by giving him more stress. Like, I know that's not your fault, but, like, did you really only think about the bar that you have after you made the plans and after he came over? Bro, this is the most scatterbrained man of all time. I really want to know what the comments say.
Not thinking ahead, final boss.
If I didn't explain it properly, oh, that's LP. If I didn't explain it properly, basically, will I be rude to take him home instead of letting him stay? Like, can you ask? If you explain to him the reasons, it'll be fine. I don't know if he's sober enough to finally. Oh, so yeah, He says fall. I didn't know if he meant he like completely relapsed or if he was just really like going through bad withdrawals. So okay, so he's relapsed then. That's different. If he's relapsed, then I get it. I thought he was saying like, oh, he's kind of fainting. He's like going through like the period where he
like
kind of
he
have
started,
to. Yeah.
like he's been like in AA for like a week or
Yeah.
something.
Like when he's saying falling, I thought he was just saying like he's really going through it right now. Like he's really fiending, which also I kind of get because like if he's really like, oh, I just need to drink, like yeah, but like again, when did you find out that he was falling off the wagon? It's my question. I don't really think I don't really think anybody's the asshole here, but certainly some scatterbrains here.
You're the asshole. The OP's the asshole for not actually like putting in the fucking context to the story.
Right, just like the shortest
Like,
post of all time. I don't know if he's sober enough to fully understand this to understand fully TBH. His dad brought him by when I wasn't fully expecting to be hanging out at my house. Oh, why didn't you say? You can't ask, am I the asshole?
Say any of this shit.
You can't say, am I the asshole, and then not give any relevant details. Okay, so he wasn't expecting it. So yeah, I get that then. Then no. Then you're not even scatterbrained. You were blindsided.
Yeah.
Plans had changed all of a sudden. We were originally meant to hang out at work. That's completely different then. I don't do very much social interaction and I'm a very introverted person. So if this is basic, I apologize and appreciate any answers. Yeah. These guys are definitely like 21, 22, like just like barely alive, you know? Not the asshole. Hey man, I'm sorry about the change of plans, but I really want to support your sobriety and don't think you staying overnight at my place would do that. I'm going to take you home tonight. I really couldn't handle it if I in any way contributed to your drinking. That's all. No discussion, flat answer. If he's not in a place to understand that, then he's basically guaranteed to relapse while staying over with easy access to liquor, and you don't want to be involved with that mess. Absolutely. Now that we have context, yeah, that's the best way of going about it. No wiggle room, no nothing, just straight up, I'm taking you home. Whatever happens with you, I'm going to be there to support you as best as I can, but I will not contribute to this because I would not be able to sleep at night if I were the reason you got your hands on some more alcohol, you know? Even though it's not his fault. Like, he should have ever been in his house. He was never supposed to be in the house. Like, if anybody, the dad's the asshole. Because, like, dad, you couldn't put him up in a place for the night? Your son who was literally relapsing.
You could give a fucking warning?
Right. Like, I feel like most people have at least a bottle of wine in their house. I think it's fair to say that most people have, like, a bottle of cheap wine or so in their house. This guy happens to be the one friend he has with a whole ass fucking ensemble. Like, dad couldn't have picked a worse person to drop him off with.
That's also true. What do you think about that?
All right. And this is the last one. Your friend's sobriety is not your responsibility. You're making enormous judgment about where he is on his journey. Just say, hey, you're welcome to sleep in mine. Just a heads up, if you have a bit of alcohol around, is that okay? Yeah, no. I don't have any experience with addicts like directly, but I know that is such a harrowing thing to go through because it is like it's this push and pull, this relapse, this sobriety, this doing so good for months, this messed up in a day, this going good for years, this too much stress and gone straight back within a couple of weeks. Like it's this push and pull that people are never sure when they're off the ride. And people were saying, you know, like, especially with like drugs themselves, that they never stop craving the taste or the hit or whatever. That it's just continually every day. It never becomes easier. It's just a decision you have to make every day. That sounds like hell on earth. And it is fucking raking your friends and family over hot coals every day. And yet you are so overcome with this that there's nothing you can do but give into it. That's fucking terrible. So yeah, I don't blame him for being like, nope, you gotta get the fuck out of here. I would be the same way. I have a bar downstairs. If an alcoholic came over here, they would be dead. Okay, they would drink themselves dead fooling with me, and I would feel so terrible. What are you saying, Nate?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, especially right after a relapse. Like, it'd be one thing like it, as we thought earlier, if they were doing good for a while and then the friend was just like uncomfortable. But no, they just relapse. This is the most dangerous fucking place to put them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Worse than like I feel well from my outside looking in perspective. Worse than before a relapse, worse than after a relapse. Well, like way after a relapse is like the moment you get that taste back in your mouth. Like the moment you get a taste of it again, you are going to be seeking that out and going on that binger for who knows how long. That is the most volatile time. Fuck no, I wouldn't want to be a part of that. I don't know. All right. So we did these two. I fucking love emotionally hot. What was it? Emotionally hostile refrigerator. That shit's so fucking good. That shit. You know what? I identify.
Yeah.
I identify as an emotionally hostile refrigerator. That's me. Nice. It acknowledges that I'm big back and that I am a gaslighter. I'm a gaslighter, a gatekeeper, a girl boss, but I'm also Gold's favorite princess. All right.
Factually true, I think.
All right, so we got another pick of 2, or let's make it 3.
Okay.
This is just an ad. All
Holy
right.
shit! I combine my love of MMO.
I combine my love of it. Wait, can you read this like chills?
I combined my love of MMOs and idle games to make Idle On and made it free on Steam. No paid DLCs. All 4 years of content is totally free.
Number 15, Idle On. Oh, I fucking love that. All right, we'll do this one, and this one. All right.
All right.
I got a sneak peek at that one in the bottom. That'll be interesting. All right, am I the asshole for not just laughing off a customer's sexist remark? Ooh. Shit. All right, am I the asshole for refusing to let my brother live in my apartment for free just because we're family? Seems spicy. And am I the asshole for letting my sister go thirsty through an entire meal? This is tough.
Dependent.
This one is it depends. It depends on the ages of everybody. It depends on if she was being like bitchy or if she had like a legitimate reason. Because like they'll put something like innocuous kinda in the title and then it'll be completely the other way. And it's just like, oh yeah, actually my sister, because I've met people who can't even have water, like actually like water, just water,
like hurts them.
Like they have to have some type of like diluted tea or some type of electrolyte drink. So like if it's like that, and it's like I didn't stock your Gatorade, I didn't stock your Pediasure. Sorry, I suppose you'll just have to be thirsty. Like if it's like that. You know, because they'll put a fucking really innocuous or like semi-inflammatory title and it'll be completely different than whatever you thought it was. And so what are we thinking? Not laughing off a customer's sexist remark, refusing to let my brother live in my apartment just because we're family, or letting... What's with all the quotations? I'm telling you, it's a new meta.
I'm curious in... It's a 50-50 for me for... letting my sister go thirsty or the first one, just because I want to know what the remark was.
Okay, so this one has not the asshole poo mode. I don't...
Poo mode?
Poo mode? They starting to add new shit I've never even heard of. The fuck is poo mode? I need to fucking look at the glossary on the side.
Straight dookie ass.
Straight up cheeks glued together.
Oh, no.
Sorry. If you're eating, I'm sorry. Hi, Vibe Watchers. I'm sorry. I'm thinking... Yeah, I want to know what's up with this sister. What you thinking?
Yeah, all right.
All right.
I'm fine with that.
All right, what would be your second pick after that?
After that is the sexist customer remark.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on board with the same.
All right, cool.
It's a pretty short one. All right. Am I the asshole for letting VOD watchers, if you're not looking at the screen, every time I say a word like that, that's because they always put quotation marks around it. I don't know. I don't know if this is like everybody's doing their creative writing exercises or if it's just straight chat GPT. You can usually tell some people like leave off a period here and there or not having like, okay, here's one way to tell when they can recall long conversations word for word, beat for beat. They like if I were to recall something that happened, if there was only like 2 sentences exchanged, I could probably remember exactly what was said. But if we're talking about writing down, denoting entire conversations word for word, and they don't say something like, and he said something to the effect of, or as far as I remember, he said something like this. It's like, so I said, and then he said, and it's like, really, bitch? You remembered all of that.
All of that perfectly?
All of that? Word for word, beat for beat, bar for bar. And then, like, I don't want to say that because I try to type with really good punctuation, but I have, like, some little habits that still, like, creep up. So, like, I would probably, like, leave off some periods or, like, put a space before my exclamation point or something like that. Something that feels human, you know, every now and again. But, like, there'll be just perfect grammar, perfect recollection, all that shit. Probably ChatGPT. Also, ChatGPT has a pretty easily identified voice. Once you know how it speaks, you know how it would write a story. Okay, so am I the asshole for not letting my sister go thirsty, or for letting my sister go thirsty through an entire meal? So, this one's marked not the asshole poo mode. My sister does this thing where she'll just say something she wants with the expectation that someone will do it for her. For example, if she wants the AC turned on, instead of asking someone to turn it on for her, she'll be repeating things like, oh, isn't it super warm in here? Or does anyone else feel really hot? Or I heard today is going to be a super hot day. And if someone asks her if she wants the AC on, she'll reply with, no, I'm good. But if you're hot, you should put it on. Anyways, last weekend, it was my birthday, so my family wanted to celebrate. During the meal, she kept making comments and implying she wanted another cocktail, but wouldn't order it. Oh my God, I hate people like this. My mom broke me up from doing that as a child.
Bro, I don't care if you, like, turn into a bomb and just exploded specifically over your sister. You're not the asshole.
Yeah, that's literally, I remember
that like, shit annoys me to no end.
I remember it like it was yesterday, like not beat for beat, bar for bar, but I remember sitting. I was at my aunt's house, and I don't know if me and my mom are staying there like a day or so, or if we just happened to spend the night or what. But I think we definitely spent the night. I don't know what was going on, but me and her spent the night. So she poured me and my cousin some cereal, and it was really fucking good. Whatever it was probably Reese's Puffs or something. And I was just like, like a little kid, like 5 or 6 or whatever. I really wish I had another bowl. My mom said, stop that. Don't do that. If you want something, ask for it. Don't ever try to imply it. Don't ever try and say it and hope I'll do it. If you want something, ask for it. Don't try to manipulate. I was just like, okay, my bad, thank you. All right, can I have some more cereal? But I gotta appreciate that because I didn't turn into this fucking girl. I sure would love, no, she wouldn't even say that. She's just like, another cocktail. I mean, if anybody else wants one, like, I can understand where you're coming from. If you don't shut the fuck up before I backhand you at this table. Because if she's drinking cocktails, this is somebody over 21.
I was just gonna say 21 or older. This is a grown woman.
Grown-ass woman. No. The waitress even came by and asked if we needed anything, but she didn't order a drink even when we all did. I could tell she was agitated by that point. See, alcohol isn't for quenching thirst, so she didn't go thirsty. If she wanted something to drink, she needed some water or fucking Gatorade. I could tell she was agitated at that point, but it was my birthday, so I just ignored her. When we all got home, she got really snippy and said it was super rude that we all got our own drinks and didn't order one for her. Ain't you a grown-ass woman?
Well, yeah.
And if you broke, ask. Or if you broke, go without. A cocktail is not a fucking need. It is a luxury. And if you're not even willing to pipe up and get it, you don't get it. Period. My brother and I brought up that she said no when the waitress asked, but she said that wasn't the issue. In her opinion, we should have known to order her a drink too because everyone else got one. And the fact that we let her go thirsty was inconsiderate. And in the future, we ought to order her the drinks too. Order her drinks too. She said that she was only saying no to the waitress because her family should have taken care of her. Her words, not mine. The three of us have been kind of arguing back and forth about it, and I'm just tired of fighting. So I wanted to get some more opinions on whether or not I should have ordered the drink as well. No! And this is now a proctologist only orifice. Oh, that's what that means. Poo mode. Okay, so apparently the comments were getting so, I guess, probably inflammatory. When a post is in poo mode, only users with enough subreddit karma are able to comment. If that doesn't include you, no worries. Check out new for other posts that were open. Okay, so yeah, it probably got real heated. And they were trying to make sure that people weren't making accounts to come in and harass this person or to talk shit about like her sister. Or bots or whatever. Okay, so not the asshole. I think it would actually be considered rude to order someone another cocktail if they specifically told the waitress no. That is true. If I say I'm not drinking anymore, but someone orders me another drink anyway, I'd be annoyed that they decided they knew better about my alcohol consumption than I did. Yeah, that's generally speaking, but like also in context, they fucking know how she is. She's probably been like this her entire life. This shit didn't just start. I agree, but the next time I dine with that sister, I would ask for a pitcher of water to be put in front of her. Here for your thirsty ass. It's apparently you fucking parched over there. Parched over there.
Yeah, no, you're chill. She's a pain in the ass. Tell her fuck off that shit. She's a grown woman.
I don't know.
You shouldn't be trying to read her mind. Like,
I want to get some information about like, what the parents actually said, because she didn't really go into it. But this girl didn't just crop up like this. She didn't raise herself. So like, has this been normalized for everybody to just kind of placate to her? And I'm surprised it stopped on her birthday, because honestly, people who raise like children that become shitty ass adults expect that the other siblings just have to deal with it no matter what day it is. So the fact that everybody was actually collectively ignoring her is curious, you know? Like, it's when they have this God's favorite princess, they don't care if it's your birthday. They don't care if the fucking president comes to town. They don't care if Jesus came back. They're still gonna, you know, do the same shit they would do even if it wasn't her birthday. So I'm actually surprised. Did everybody get sick of her shit at the same time? Or did they just never really reject her, but just kind of ignored her here and there? What are you gonna say?
Well, also just like, motherfucker, it's your birthday. You could have told your sister off a little bit, because like, that's your day. Why is she trying to interfere and make it about her?
I feel like people like this have been raised in a very compliance heavy mode, to where, again, like, keep the peace, just don't engage. Or like, she probably flies off the handle so bad and gaslights so bad. I don't even, because if you don't directly ask for something, you have plausible deniability. You know what I'm saying? At any time, you could swear that was never your plan. You never asked for that. And then now the other person's getting angry and you get to sit back on your heels and like smile in their face, because they do have an argument, but you're acting like they don't. So they're kind of talking to a wall. And so I can't blame her for not even wanting to ever engage with that, because I guarantee you that girl's going to find 15 ways to spin it around for her to be a victim. And by the end, she will be so fucking gaslit that she wouldn't even know what the argument was originally about. Like, she's either a class A manipulator, or she's been coddled for so long that the sister is so used to like complying that like, I just want to know what changed. Like, I'm surprised that everybody respected the birthday and that nobody kowtowed to her. You all of a sudden decide to everybody takes a stand now? Like, what happened? When learned helplessness, weaponized incompetence, and entitlement collide, not the asshole. Man, you ain't lying.
Plus, also, even if that was the case, she doesn't have a defense because she literally said no to the waitress. It's one thing if you didn't say anything, but you just straight up told them you didn't want anything.
Yeah. So why would anybody? So she doesn't even get plausible deniability there. You told the, but she only got to the point where she had to make a decision because nobody was gonna be willing to. So she's probably never really even been put in that position before to have to definitively say yes or no. So that got rid of her deniability. Not the asshole. If she wanted a drink, she could have ordered one. Weird game she's playing, but nobody else has to play it. Last comment. Not the asshole. Sounds like she's old enough to drink. Otherwise, I would have thought she was 8 years old with this silly behavior. Exactly. Hope she's in therapy. She's got issues. Yeah. Enabled princess. Absolutely. Yeah. That's why I said my mom fucking told me over that cereal. I remember that shit to this day because she straight up, that shit lifted up out of my soul right then and there. I never talk like passively like, if only somebody would donate a 3DS to me. Like, bitch, if you want it, go get it. That's it.
If only somebody donated 6,000 gifted subs to twitch.tv/KikiDikiTTV.
Oh, it's me. But such a hero does not exist. Unless. All right. Well, we're gonna go for the sexist remark in case this is like kind of heavy. We can kind of cushion this with refusing to let the brother live in the apartment, unless it's like something like really unexpectedly heavy, and this one winds up being unexpectedly light. It's just like, yeah, I refuse to let my brother live in his apartment. He got hit by a train or whatever the fuck, but that's not my responsibility.
Yeah, I refuse to let my brother live in my apartment for free. We had an argument because like last week he just like killed 17 people.
Oh my god! And then they link the article and it's like the fucking Southwest Slayer. Your brother's the Southwest Slayer? He killed my cousin! It's like, okay, woo! Alright, that got heavy. Okay. Am I the asshole? Okay, so this is one of those ones I was talking about where it seems like it's written word for word, but it, I don't know, it's a decently long-ish interaction. So take it with a grain of salt. It does seem to be written without like a lot of like punctuation. So either creative writing exercise or maybe they just kind of generally remember. It probably was like less than a minute. So who knows? Maybe not everybody has as shit of a memory as me, but you know, take it with a grain of salt as always. All right, this one was already ruled not the asshole. So, am I the asshole for not just laughing off a customer's sexist remark? Okay, so I shared this in a group chat of an interaction I had today, exactly as it was written below. Okay, so she probably could have written it. I'm assuming she, because you know, sexist. That misogyny is usually at the scene of the crime. So she might have written it like right after it happened, you know? Like I would already be texting the group chat like what the fuck is going on? So, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, exactly the way it's written below. I thought it was just humorous. And I get told I probably made that poor man feel bad for just trying to give me a compliment. Oh, fucking hell. You owe nobody anything except to not kill them. That's the only thing you owe other people.
This is a 78-year-old man.
Is it? What? Oh,
I usually just always hear that it's like, no, it's usually always like older people that like go into places and be like, oh my god, you should like smile more or something. You might get more tips, Miss Random Wendy's cashier.
I will stab you in the streets. I will stab you in the streets. I can be the happiest motherfucker on earth and not crack a smile. It don't work like that. Okay? Fuck off. You will never see me again also. The world's a big fucking place. Why do you want me to smile? For what, at other people? Man, anyway. For context, I'm a woman and a window cleaner by trade and have been for years. I am obviously required to lift heavy things, etc., which I do with no issue. Okay, so she's up a very tall ladder doing window cleaning. Resident of apartment building at the bottom of the ladder watching. Him. Oh, wow. Did your boss get a payout from the government for hiring you? First of all, the cold open is crazy. The cold open is crazy. Hey girl, are you an OSHA violation? Because I'm on the phone with your boss right now. I don't know, like what was that opening?
That is devious. That I was expecting it to be some crazy boomer shit, but no, it was just straight up sexism.
Just straight up sexism with no warning. Just out here in these streets, crazy style. The cold open is insane. Me still up the ladder, legitimately looking down on him. What for? Him. Oh, there's all kinds of grants out there. Oh my God, DEI. I'm not getting into it, but are you seriously about to be like, oh, you're DEI hire? What do you mean? Yeah, you know how they pay sometimes for women to be hired for stuff like this. Stuff like what? A man's job. Stuff like this, ladders, manual labor. What's a man's job? For him, finally catching on and playing the only reason I might be hired is if my boss was offered an incentive, might be a tad offensive. Oh, yeah, I didn't mean anything by it. My mate? Oh, yes, I didn't mean anything by it. My mate works and yada yada blah blah blah. Then he got a grant to hire a woman laborer. A woman laborer?
A woman laborer? Oh, hell, this ain't just a boomer. We got somebody from the 1600s.
Right. Well, whence are you from? Let's get you back to the time machine, Grandpa.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
A woman laborer. All power to you, though.
we got a factory machine for you to go die in, Grandpa, huh?
Oh my God. All power to you, though. Fucking just busting balls straight out the gate and then being like, women power, I don't know, whatever. Right at the end, as if that's gonna fix everything. You opened crazy. People are far too older people are, I'm assuming he's older. Older people are far too comfortable just saying whatever the fuck. And then they want to go on about how there used to be more manners and respect in the past. So the past you came from? So you're saying to me that your mom and your father raised you to be this way, and you're saying somehow
you're still not doing it?
Yeah, you're saying somehow that we need to go back to your time because people were more mannerable then and people were more respectful then. Somehow you're in the modern day and you're speaking like crazy style of people. A woman literally cleaning the windows. Okay, up on a fucking skyscraper or whatever the fuck. You're distracting her by being like, I ain't never seen a clit in no overalls. What? What is she's up there doing it, ain't she? If she was truly just a diversity hire, I guarantee you she would be a mysterious stain on the sidewalk. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's fucked.
What are we doing? Like, what are we doing here? Okay, so she said she went silent. Yeah, you're doing a good job. I didn't mean anything by it. Me. Oh, you were complimenting me. Him, yeah. No, you're welcome. No worries. So yeah, that's it. P.S. I have my company logo on, etc. So I wasn't gonna pop off, and I do honestly think this dude was just trying to be nice. I'm not too invested either way. Good on her for being like well adjusted. She really didn't give him any leeway. She literally let him talk himself into a corner, and then was just like,
I mean,
okay, that's what I thought.
To be honest, it's really not that hard, especially with fucking people that are more wrinkles than skin, you know?
Oh yeah. I think and somebody, I can't remember what story this context was in, but or what context the story was in, but like this lady was saying,
so if more wrinkles in your brain makes you smarter, does that more wrinkles in your skin give you dementia? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
The voices.
You slowly start losing the wrinkles from your brain, and they start going outward.
I see.
Everybody, this is Voidy from Void's okay, say your full title. I feel like it's Void's Games Archive. Am I wrong? Or is it Voidy's Games Archive?
Kiki's asking you for your stream government name.
Yeah, give me your stream government name.
Here you go. There it is.
There it
there
is.
you go.
This is Void's Game
Found the
Archive.
dinosaur to dance.
Skull didn't suddenly just like get really cracked at voice acting. There are two people in there.
That would have been cool though.
Would have been cool because like
I'm secretly a ventriloquist.
It legitimately fucked me up. I was like, huh? But then I was just, oh yeah. They are a package deal. So what the story was like how basically the person's grandma told her that she kind of deals with things, and she recounted a story of like someone just saying some really out of the way shit to her at dinner, and then she just looked dead at them and she said, "Oh really? How very unkind of you to say so." And they were just like, damn shit. Because people aren't really used to you. They're so used to people not wanting to disturb the peace or make waves. So people who are willing to make waves, at least half willing to make waves, take advantage of that. They're used to people laughing it off or just kind of be like, oh yeah, okay. Because nobody really likes to get in confrontation. That's why we love reality TV. Because seeing people who are actually cool with getting into confrontation is crazy, because most people don't like to get into altercations. They don't like to get into fights, and they really don't like to stand up for themselves because nobody wants to ruin the vibes. So yeah, when you call people out on stuff like that, most people in 90% of cases will relent. You've got the other 10% that are going to go blow for you, and you just have to like keep it like, but if you're surrounded by people who are, oh man, that only tell you to stop because you're defending yourself, that's how you know you're surrounded by shit people. That's how you know you need to get rid of all those motherfuckers, because that's the council of the clowns. Okay, you're sitting up there and you're surrounded by nothing but clowns. Okay, this ain't the circus. You know, you got to get the fuck out of here. Circus is out of town. So that's kind of how you know what your friend group is. Either they're all spineless, or for whatever reason, they're only on your ass when you say some shit back. Like, huh, that's why your shoes raggedy. That's why your mama dead. wait. No, you came after my shoes. Like, obviously, that's a stupid ass example. But like, yeah, like people only say, oh, whoa. When you defend yourself, consider getting rid of everybody.
So what Kiki is trying to summarize is crash the fuck out more often.
Crash out more often, or just like even just address it directly and see them try to wiggle their way out of it, because everybody knows you can't really justify rudeness. Like, no matter how you try, you can't really justify just saying some rude shit for the sake of saying some rude shit. So seeing them wiggle, it's gotta be great. I like, wouldn't know, because I don't really, you know. Go ahead.
The only time I genuinely ever allow, they're just from a different era, bro. It was normal back then, as like an excuse, is if your fucking peepaw grew up in the exact same place Courage is living at, in the bumfuck middle of nowhere.
Out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, but if your ass is a 60-year-old man and you saw fucking segregation end and shit, you have an excuse.
Right. Yeah, I would.
You've had more time to try and be a decent human being. And if you fucking failed on that, that's not on me to try and make up the fucking negative energy. Skill issue on your part, Peepaw.
Not Peepaw. That fucking Peepaw. Yeah, that's, I don't know, man. Like, people just, like, it's almost like a very online thing to be like, you know? Like, old people act like they're online all the time, like nothing they could possibly say will ever have consequences. And that's just fucking not true. Your ass is never too old to face consequences. Oh, damn, we're in ads. Okay. Well, 20 seconds left on ads.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, I'm looking at a shoe right now. Never mind. I'm looking at a burger.
Boyga. Yo, give me a boyga. All right, I'll just read this comment because I mean, overall, like very well adjusted person. Not much to say here. So this one just says, so far not the asshole for laughing it off, and it's not even that it's not even funny, but you could definitely still have fun with it. Let me give you the kind of response I would give as a cranky premenopausal Australian woman. Oh boy, them Aussies, man. I don't know how to do an Australian accent. Do you, Skull?
Oh fuck! I can try one. Now,
try.
before I try one,
oh boy,
I would like to apologize to the Prime Minister of Australia.
Mm-mm.
And
nope. No qualifications.
If I offend,
nope. No qualifications. Just fire it off. No apologizing. If you get canceled, you get canceled. If he dies, he dies.
Okay. I wasn't aware that a penis was required to wash a window. How exactly does that work? Do you have to bar up to get the job done? Must be pretty tough to work with everyone watching, judging and making assumptions on you based on your dick. Kind of the same as judging and making assumptions based on the lack of mine. But here we are, I guess. All said. Oh shit. All said with a huge shitty grin on your face so they don't know whether you're making fun of them or yourself.
I love how it went through 15 fit. Like it started off pretty Australian, and then she just quickly became a Brooklyn smoker. And then you kind of finished off with like I don't really know where we ended off, but here we are, I guess. Like I'm just straight up Tony from Brooklyn. I love that.
It's why I apologize. I know I can start accents pretty good, but I can't stay on them for too long.
Yeah,
you laugh too much.
Either I laugh or like I have trouble with a word, and then I like around it, and then it just fucks everything up.
Yeah, I get that. I think that happens to just about it. I think it happens to even professionals, you know, but they get like multiple takes. But yeah, I think starting an accent is always really good. But when you realize you have to like kind of act and inflect as well as staying in the accent, doing all of those things is hard. So with that, can we get a round of applause for our very Australian woman here who somehow is simultaneously from Brooklyn and has smoked 10 packs a day for her entire life.
I'm very diverse.
Very diverse.
I was the DEI hire.
Bro is the United Nations as a single entity. Bro really took I am every woman real seriously. Every woman. Premenopausal Australian woman? Yup. 40-year-old Brooklyn smoker that's also a man? Yup. You know what? Skull is gender. I fuck with it heavy. I still personally want to be the emotionally hostile refrigerator, but I fuck with what you got going on. Bro is the final boss DEI hire. I fuck with that heavy. All right. Next one. So this is the one that we were using as cushion. I thought that one was going to get heavy. It didn't. So let's see. This one's very short. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my brother live in my apartment for free just because we're family? I, 27 female, bought a small apartment 2 years ago with my own money and a mortgage I'm still paying off. I live alone and work really hard to be independent. Good for you. My younger brother, 22 male, just finished school and asked if he could crash my place for a few months. That's not a crash. You can't crash at somebody's place for a few months. Living
there, bro.
Yeah. Can I stay with you short term is more like the question. Yeah, can I crash? Oh, yeah, how long? 10 to 15 years.
Oh, I think pay the mortgage off.
Till your kids go to college, I don't know. Just a little while. Just a lifetime or so. So my younger brother, 22 male, just finished school and asked if he could crash my place for a few months. I said okay, but if you helped with utilities and groceries, like $200 a month tops, and respected a few basic rules, clean up after yourself, no loud guests every night, etc. Oh, they just abruptly ended there. He completely lost it. Said I was greedy, cold, and treating family like strangers. Okay, so he's entitled. Younger brothers, okay. He told our relatives I was trying to profit off my own brother. And now I'm getting texts from our aunts and cousins. Aunts and cousins? That I'm heartless. What a random assortment of people he told.
What a random assortment of specific family members. What the fuck?
And then he told my great uncle's former roommate. Like, what are we doing? Aunts and cousins? Not uncles. Not
uncles.
Is
not
there
mom
any other siblings? Like, not mom and dad, just aunts and cousins. Telling aunts and cousins that I'm heartless. I'm honestly just trying to protect my space and peace. I don't think asking for basic respect and a bit of help with costs makes me an asshole. Am I the asshole? No. Another person that either they're just posting here because they look like the angel, which they usually put laid on thick with, and I never had this, and I would always do this, and I would always, this is a pretty straightforward post, so it doesn't seem like they're karma farming for the, like, I'm the angel, and I think I'm the asshole, but I'm just a ooh baby. It just feels like
I haven't done anything wrong.
It just feels like they're just trying to get like some outside opinions. I'm going with not fake for that reason. But I've been noticing we haven't really gotten a long post, and I think it's because the meta. I feel like the meta has shifted. I think it's because people are starting to call out these really long stories as fake. Now, obviously, you could always just ignore people, or you could change with the tides. So I think that the accounts that are actually run by people that are karma farming, because the whole point of karma farming is to get an account to a lot of karma, to a lot of engagement, so you can sell the account to somebody who wants to advertise on it. That's the whole point of karma farming.
Yeah.
Some people usually do that. Some people do that manually. A lot of these days, they're just using bots to do it. Whatever it is, it doesn't really seem all that karma farming. It just seems like an entitled brother. The aunts and cousins is the weird thing. Like, I feel like ChatGPT would be like mom and dad for max inflammatory, you know, because it's trained off of Reddit. So we would throw some crazy shit in there. But this is just like, oh, this is entitled, and he's telling our random assortment of family. Like, it's like he fucking threw some dartboards at like family member titled aunts, got it, cousins, got it, I just missed mom and dad, I guess I won't tell them. I don't know, man, that was weird. All right,
or close their eyes on their contact list, scrolled, and then just click whoever.
Close your eyes. Just, you being cyberbullet, just close your eyes. Yeah, just scroll. Close your eyes, scroll, and just whoever you fucking land on, send it to them. Spoiler alert, he was planning on staying a lot longer than a couple of months. Tell all the relatives sending you nasty grams. Oh my god, I'm acquiring so much vocabulary that you'll let your brother know when they're willing to house him for free. Exactly. If y'all got all this time to be sending you messages about what the fuck I should be doing, why don't you step up? It's one of y'all between all the aunts and cousins, because apparently this is a good bit of y'all. Between all the aunts and cousins, you mean telling me nobody got a spare room? Nobody's got a couch? It's almost like y'all more concerned with what I should be doing, but y'all already know he's hell and don't want to be bothered.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
Or you know what? Ideally, do both. But don't play in my face.
At the same time.
At the same damn time. Go on tour. Think of the positive. He's shown himself to be an asshole that you would never want to live with, without the hassle of having him live with you in the eventual eviction you have to do. You know what? This one's very cut and dry, but I tell you what, I'm feeling interesting. I want to sort by controversial. I want to see if there's somebody's got some brain dead takes for us. See right there.
I thought you were meaning doing the fucking posts themselves on it.
What?
I thought you were
sorting by controversial.
Sorting the posts themselves by controversial, yeah, not the comments.
I could do that. We're gonna see what the next couple stories are, and if we're not like convinced, we can go straight to controversial. Oh, did you see that lady on Survivor that crashed out? I didn't. Survivor's still going?
Yeah.
What? Let's see. You're the asshole. Why can't he live there for free? This is clearly the brother's alt account.
Yeah.
That's just his alt account.
You can share the story if you want.
Okay, just hold on. I do have to mute it for a second so that way I'm not listening to us 4 times in a row.
Fair.
So the long and short was this lady went on Survivor being allergic to basically everything but the fucking sun. Fish, fruit, everything that you'd be able to find on that island. And she starts crashing the fuck out because the first time they introduce food from off the island, she's like, she hasn't eaten in a couple of days. Everybody else is like barely eaten. And then they're like, somebody's getting a cheap Applebee's.
Yeah.
And she didn't win, nor was she pulled on, because the person was allowed to invite 2 people. She freaks the fuck out on like national television, and people are like, is this entitled, or should she just have like never been on there to begin with?
Both. You cannot be somewhere where people are expected to, like, if you're on Survivor, you're expected to forage, salvage, get the fruits of the earth, like sift through like what's safe and what's not. And if at any point you say, damn, this naturally occurring thing is very, like, it would kill me, don't go. There's like, you can apply to so many game shows, so many challenges, so many contests that don't revolve around you eating. That's like going on Fear Factor and knowing you're allergic to goat nuts and then scoffing down goat nuts and wanting to sue Joe Rogan about it. Like, why don't you just stay in your, like, it sucks that you have, life altering allergies, but nobody put a gun to your head and say, bitch, you better go on Survivor right now. Like, nobody. What are we doing? There's so many things you could do that don't revolve around stuff that you could or would or couldn't eat. Like, no, that's entitled. You're entitled. You're not just dumb, you're stupid. That's so fucking weird. Like,
oh.
I feel like also people who go to like variety restaurants or maybe specific restaurants, like they only serve pasta, knowing you're allergic to gluten. Why are you there? To torture the chef? Like, I'm sorry that you can't have gluten, or I'm sorry that you can't have like Parmesan, but like, well, Parmesan, okay, that's reasonable. You can still go to like an Italian restaurant. But it's just weird to go somewhere knowing that you can't do like what you need to be able to do in order to participate in this place. Like going to a steakhouse and being like, yeah, I'm allergic to like all red meat and all meat in general. And if meat has even touched anything that I have, I will die and my family will sue you. Well, how about we go to anywhere else? Like, why are you there torturing those people? I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Is that brain dead? Is that a brain dead take or something? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it feels like,
I don't think so.
why go to a place where you can't do like the thing that needs to be done, the thing that everybody's there to do, or the thing that everybody will have to do? Okay? Go to Deal or No Deal. You ain't gotta eat. Like, go somewhere else. I don't know, man. All right.
Well, my family feud.
Go ahead.
No, I was just mentioning another game show.
Oh, yeah. What you got? What?
Oh, I said pull up the Family Feud.
Pull up the Family Feud. Show me Family Feud. Ding. Like, girl, anything. Judge Judy. Anything.
I don't think Judge Judy's a game show.
Famously, Judge Judy, my favorite game show. So that was the only brain dead comment pretty much on that. So, all right, let's see our next 3 contestants. Come on down. We've got, am I really asshole for refusing to take my ex-wife to the ER? Huh.
Fuck you doing hanging out with your ex-wife?
Yeah, okay, ex-wife and ER got me like, Okay, am I the asshole for letting my daughter flaunt her expensive items? Huh?
Nah, she needs to know the consequences of flexing.
She needs to know the consequences of flexing. Is this a longer title? Okay, it's not. All right, am I the asshole for calling a babysitting job with my ex a business arrangement? I mean, that's your ex, so yeah, it's kind of business. I mean, it's kind of personal, but like being like, yeah, this is just like a straight transaction. I don't think there's anything wrong with using that kind of language. You were letting him know or letting them know in no uncertain terms. This is not pleasure. This is not me wanting to be here. This is, it looks like it says my ex and I have no children together recently blew up. Okay, so they're watching his kid. I mean, yeah, you're already muddying the water, so you may as well be very direct. All right, so.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, what are we thinking about these three, or do we want to go straight to sorting by controversial? I'm at least interested in this one.
I need to know what the fuck this man did to his ex-wife to make her need to go up in the ER.
Oh, so you think he did something to her? Okay, this one's not long-ish.
Either that or she was like allergic to cheese and ate a fucking pizza or something. Like,
I just like to point out that this ends with "lay it on me." All right, so that doesn't bode well for whatever's going to be in this post. So, am I the asshole for refusing to take my ex-wife to the ER? I'm very, I gotta know what the fuck. Oh, this incident occurred a decade ago. Some people sometimes post a decade though.
Motherfucker's admitting to a cold case.
You're still. Right? Like, where are you still? What possibly happens that you still need closure a decade later?
This motherfucker waited for the statute of limitations. He was like, oh, yeah, finally, we post this on Reddit.
Oh my god, maybe the statute is up where he lives, so that's why he's like, well, I may have tried to kill my ex-wife, but she can't sue me for that now, so it's okay. I mean, it does end with "lay it on me," so. Oh my god, this motherfucker's admitting to a cold case. Okay. All right. Am I the asshole for refusing to take my ex-wife to the ER? This incident occurred a decade ago, but recently came up in conversation, okay, with my oldest son, who was 7 at the time. What? Your son? She's like, yeah, you remember that thing that happened before I was born? What? My oldest, was 7 at the time. Okay.
The 7
I thought he was saying, yes, my 7-year-old was just like, so you remember the time? I'm just like, how? Did your mother put you up to this? All right. While I believed I was justified in the moment, over the years I've come to the conclusion that I'm not proud of my actions that day. Oh my god. My son maintains that I did the right thing. Really? 6 months prior to the incident. I know! He's going by time like 6 months prior, 2 months prior, 2 weeks prior, the day after we returned. This motherfucker's going in chronological order. Counting down to the day he tried to stab his ex-wife or something.
Yep.
Oh my god. 6 months prior to the incident, my wife and I had agreed. Okay, so then wife had agreed to divorce after her extramarital activities came to light. We agreed on everything except who would keep the house. I told her that unless she took the mortgage and utilities, I would not be leaving. 2 months prior, when it was evident that I was staying put, she made a play to remove me from the home and had me served with a 2-week TRO. What is that? Oh, restraining order? But like, what does TRO mean? Temporary restraining order. Okay.
Temporary restraining order. Mm-hmm.
Caught off guard, I rented a room with a co-worker in the neighborhood and hired a lawyer. I followed the rules, went to court, and answered all the judge's questions, and TRO was revoked. After 3 weeks, I was back in my house, and she was angrier than ever. I'm including this in the background only because it explains my combative state of mind during the event. 2 weeks prior, I took my kids out of state to visit family for Christmas and New Year's. I asked Amy, my soon-to-be ex-wife, to shovel the walk and porch stairs while we were away.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's finna get the fucking Santa Claus. She about to slip off the roof. She put the Christmas lights up.
Wow.
He sees it. He's got a split second where he could grab the ladder, but then he remembers she cheated on him with a motherfucker named Hubert, and he just fucking lets go.
I would have never grabbed on if it was a motherfucker named Hubert.
Motherfucker named Hubert, you gotta go. I would never emotionally recover from that, because what the fuck does Hubert have that I don't? I'm at least not named Hubert.
I'm sorry,
God.
Hubert's a 4'3" ass name.
That motherfucker was never young. That motherfucker came out 63 and accounting. All right. 2 weeks prior, I took my kids out of state to visit family for Christmas and New Year's. I asked Amy, my soon-to-be ex-wife, to shovel the walk and porch stairs while we were away. She didn't, and upon return, there were 2 inches of ice on the stairs and sidewalk. The day after we returned, Amy had arranged to meet up with a Craigslister to buy a piece of furniture for the house she had rented. She was going with her friend Lisa, who had also set up a CL purchase of her own. When Lisa pulled into the driveway, Amy hurriedly ran out the door, slipped on the icy porch steps, and landed on a ceramic planter, cutting her hand open. Oh, okay. She could have cracked her skull
that's
open.
your fault.
Like, yeah, that's on you. It wasn't a life or death situation, but there was blood and she did need stitches. She came back in, freaking out. I told her to go wrap it up and have Lisa take her to the ER. Meanwhile, Lisa had come to the door to see what the commotion was about. I told Lisa that she needed to take Amy to the ER. Lisa said she wasn't going to blow off her CL meetup and that I should take her. I said ER visits weren't part of my role anymore. Damn! He said, love don't live here no more. Damn.
Well, that and also, like, who the fuck's gonna watch the kids?
True. And who the fuck wants to, like, bring your whole ass breaking family in the car while your ex-wife is bleeding all over the place?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of a benefit of, like, having somebody who loves you, you know? And when somebody at this point doesn't even like you, anything they do for you is literally extra. Just out of the goodness of their heart. You're not owed anything anymore. Like, even as being somebody that they used to love, they don't have a contract with you anymore, you know? I said ER visits weren't part of my role anymore. Lisa accused me of acting abusively. Abusively? He took his hands completely off the situation. It's her ass that didn't fucking shovel the steps and ran outside and landed on a planter. She could have cracked her skull open. She could have really hurt her back. Instead, she cut her hand. That is the literal best outcome of running straight out the door and slipping on ice. Like, I know in the moment she was freaking out.
Was there. Sorry, bless me. She was slipping on ice that she knew was there.
Yeah. Like, even if you forgot, like that, if you would have had the room to forget if you just did what you were supposed to do. Literally. Period. This accused me of acting abusively. I sarcastically asked her why she would want to leave her friend dependent on her abuser. Oh, got her ass! Oh, you want me to be in the car with her? Really? To what? Beat her ass some more? Ooh, you ate her ass up. Ultimately, Lisa left her meetup. Damn, she's more interested in getting her Craigslist furniture than seeing about her friend. She's gonna need stitches. Honestly, if you ask me, that's more abusive on the friend side.
That is high key fucked up.
Oh yeah. And I packed up the kids and dropped off Amy at the ER. He still had to pick her up. And I let her find her way home, as you should. You don't even owe her a ride there, but if you get her a ride there, you don't owe her a ride back. Nope. If you had asked me the next day, I would have said I act righteously and Lisa should have stepped up for a friend. With the clarity of time, I feel like I should have swallowed my pride and better demonstrated for my kids how a father should act, laying on me. You're not perfect, man. But like, yeah, bro, I guess
your kid's a 7.
I guess you can concede that, like, it's important the way you act in front of like your child, like how you treat somebody that that you used to love. But like what you did show your child in that moment, your children in that moment, is that when love don't live here no more, the benefits go with it. And I'm not saying that they should do exactly what he did or anything, but I'm saying that they saw that the mother breaking up the marriage had a direct consequence on her. Like,
and they showed somebody setting up boundaries and reinforcing them.
Yeah. You don't get to treat people any type of fucking way and expect them to still be like, well, yes, I'll do this. Well, yes, I'll do that. I'm not going to say like, oh, if he had done that, then she would have. No, I'm not going to say that. That's dumb to say she would have asked for other stuff. I'm going to do capture cursor mode. What happened? Everything's gone. All right, there we go.
We all died. Oh.
I still don't see the cursor. Oh, there's a cursor. Yeah, my cute cursor. All right. Ta-da. I would love to be all in on one side or the other. When you do get kids involved, though, when you do have kids, if it was just him and her, fuck her. She'll figure it out. Let her call Uber. I don't know what time period this was at, but let her call a taxi. Let her call an Uber. Let her call. She shouldn't have any friends or family. I don't know, man.
But like, say, let her call a better fucking friend.
Yeah, like you don't owe her anything, but when you do have kids in the picture, no matter what you feel, you do still have responsibility as a parent. But at the same time, you're still a fucking person going through what is probably the hardest time of your life. Because if somebody dies, they die, you know? Like, it's like, oh, they didn't die because this, they didn't die because that. They died. There's nothing you could do about that. At least you figure that out eventually, after probably the survivor's guilt goes away. But like, if somebody cheats on you, that is an active choice that they made. And for you in the moment, even though you know logically cheaters cheat, that's not anything to do with me. People justify when they cheat all the time. And you would probably go through a phase where you're thinking, she didn't love me anymore. I wasn't doing enough in the bedroom. I wasn't doing enough in the marriage. That kind of shit fucks people up. It's like, literally, I've seen people say, I would rather my husband or my wife or my partner died. Finding out, I think reconciling with them being dead would have been easier because that would have not been an active choice they made. You know? Like, hey, you're not enough for me. I'm going to go find somebody outside of you and I'm going to keep it from you. Like, that's rough. So yeah, I can't blame him for being, then they were going through apparently a nasty divorce. So I'd be like, bitch, if you die, you die. If you bleed out, you bleed out. You better go figure it out.
Especially because that was a consequence of her own actions.
We wouldn't be here. Her own actions and her inaction led her here. We wouldn't be here. Literally, wouldn't be in this position at all if you had done one thing and not done the other thing.
Yep. So
what did we learn? It's not for like us, but you know, take that into your next marriage. What did we learn? All right, so this comment says, LOL, lay what on you? You did what you were asked, albeit begrudgingly. Totally allowed and went on your way. She set herself up for that, not the asshole. When someone cheats on you, the divorce is granted and a marriage is terminated. Any obligations are nixed. I like that word. You can be nice, be civil, but for you and your kids. Mm-hmm. She has Lisa.
Yeah, exactly.
She does not have Lisa. Lisa has Craigslist. Therefore,
Lisa got a new shelf.
Lisa, yeah, she got that fucking secondhand IKEA furniture. Yo, she got that fucking God, what is that one fucking chair that everybody was getting? She got a sick ass gamer chair to get in. Like she's not even. She wasn't even concerned enough for her to stick around. Like you're not gonna drop her off. You're leaving her apparently with her abuser, girl. You didn't even believe the shit that you said. You just saying shit because you didn't want to be bothered. People just be lying just so they don't have to be bothered, man. You're about to call this man a whole ass abuser and be like, well, that's me. Gotta go. My meetup's here. I hate a fake ass hater, man. So your ex-wife refused to clear the walkway, and a friend needed a trip to the ER because of it. You're not the asshole, but your ex sure as hell is. All right, one more of these, and then we're gonna sort by controversial in these comments and see if anybody's got a brain dead take. Or I'm gonna read this one too. Not the asshole, but not the asshole just covers what you're not. No indication of what you are. The older, wiser version of you has realized what it takes to be good. I appreciate this. That's very good. That's a very good take. He was very much that was very nuanced. Were you Amy's father? No. Then whatever you did wasn't going to model how a father should act. Even your son thinks you were in the right. Right. Even at 7 years old, at that point, with that like memory imprinted on him, looking back, he was just like, nah, yeah, I get it.
I completely understand.
I fully understand that. That being said, when my cousin's ex-husband was diagnosed with cancer, she provided nursing care for him until he died. I admire her for making that choice, but I don't think she was required to do so legally, morally, or otherwise. Same for you and Amy. You made a choice. In the end, you did take her to the ER. You weren't required to do so. She could have called a cab or ambulance, legally, morally, or otherwise. If she wound up fine, okay. Like, if you said, and then she bled so much that they wound up having to, like, you know, do something with, like, her hand or her finger, or, like, and she still has problems with it, then I could kind of see, like, okay, a little bit of that. Because, like, this was somebody up until kind of recent-ish that you were, I assume, if not madly in love with, and respected. And it's hard to, you know, but sometimes right after something, when it's fresh like that, that mind does switch.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not the asshole. You're correct. Okay, both of you not the damn evil. Yeah, I don't think she's evil. I don't know if I would classify cheating as evil, but it is such a insanely horrific and selfish thing to do to someone. It's not. I don't think it's evil, but it's a few steps. Yeah.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Oh, like, it's selfish. It is fucked up. Not evil, but like closer to it than not.
Yeah, that's my take. Closer to it is on the 75% scale, maybe. But like I
like
still wouldn't outright call it evil, you know?
Like, you doing this while you have kids.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, once you've brought multiple human beings into this world, like, you've passed a second boundary, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing too. It's like, it's not just about you anymore. It's not just what you do, what you gotta do, what you're up to. When it's just two people, you can kind of be like tit for tat, this is that, whatever. It's when you have kids and you are making lasting impressions and memories for those kids, like you have got to be aware of your every step. And I imagine that is very tiring, but that's what you signed up for.
Yep.
So you have a responsibility to how these two people grow up. Or did he say it was two? I guess. You have a responsibility for how these people grow up and the trauma that they go through. Why don't you try and minimize the trauma your children have to go through with this divorce by not being like shitty, openly shitty? You already fucked up the marriage. You may as well be an easy roommate to live with while it's all going over. Ugh, these fucking people. All right, let's sort by controversial. Best. Okay. Rising. Oh, can you not sort by? I thought you could. Huh.
Damn.
Top, rising. Okay, let's go to new. See if we can see anything in new, or maybe hot. All right, let's read these three, and then we'll see what's hot. Am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law we will not be attending a party with a newborn? Sounds
damn,
reasonable.
bro. Hey, bro's beefing with a baby.
Oh, I thought are they saying that they have it? Invited a couple. Okay, we have just had our say. Okay, so they're probably being pressured to go
Like,
to a party
hey,
with a
we
newborn.
don't want to take our newborn. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I the asshole if I scolded my GF, my girlfriend, for buying candy to my fat sister?
Oh, we're
All right. I mean, okay.
Hey, that one's gonna get spicy.
That was already spicy in the title.
Yep.
So, man, not the real names, but vaguely Slavic. Okay, so yeah, I could tell because it was like buying candy too. I was like, huh? All right, am I the asshole for stopping by my best friend's house without notice? Is this the alcohol guy?
Kinda.
Is this
We're gonna get a POV.
Is this that guy? All right, one more for the road. Am I the asshole for hiding my plans to move out with my fiance from my overly protective parents? Oof, that one sounds like a overly protective. I gotta know this one.
Leave them the Hellraiser box.
What did he used to say in Dead by Daylight? God, what did he say? What was Pinhead's?
You've opened the box. I've come.
Yeah, he said,
like
you opened the box, and I came.
Like, whoa!
Hey, whoa! Okay, yeah, let me close that shit up. I'm sorry.
Okay, ask me out or something,
bro. Dinner, pizza, anything, man. Like dinner, drinks, Hotel Trivago. The fuck?
Bro has not heard of whining and dining.
I think they removed it shortly, and then people were so like mad. They were like, "Put it back!" So yeah, I think now he
No, they just removed him.
The Cinnabite is gone?
Yeah, you can't buy him anymore.
What? Well, I guess yeah, because they get the licensing. Yeah, they get the licenses.
If you own him, you own him, but
that's I mean, I do own him.
Yeah.
So if you own him, you can still play him, right?
Yeah, it's just you can't buy, like, no new people can get him.
Okay.
You just can't buy him anymore.
Okay, so yeah, like I know with Stranger Things, they just straight up removed all of that and like renamed the perks and everything. But like everything else so far that's like expired, they do you guys know what happened with Stranger Things? Why they actually removed it all as opposed to just not making it? I mean, they didn't remove the killer, but like, and they didn't remove the survivors, but they renamed the perks, which was odd because I don't think they usually do that. Like, I don't know what they removed the maps out of rotation too.
That game is a sloppy mess and often gets stuff reworked.
That is very true. Usually they could leave the maps and everything else, but they changed the perks and they removed the map, which was I really like that map. I don't know if I would still like that map now, but I really liked that map when I first started. All right. Am I the asshole if I scolded my girlfriend for buying candy to my fat sister? Hi, strangers. This is my first post. Apart from me, 26 male, and the relevant people here are my girlfriend, Anya, 27 female, and my sister, Valentina, 24 female. Not their real names, but vaguely Slavic to set the scene. That makes a lot of the difference. It makes a lot of the difference. Me and Anya have been together for almost 2 months now. She and Valentina don't know each other very well, but Valentina was very nice enough to invite her to her recent birthday party. As I mentioned in the title, my sister is heavily overweight. For somebody like Slavic, I wonder if heavily overweight is just like 10 pounds overweight. I really wonder.
Like, dog, this is your sister. This is so fucked up to say.
I really wonder because, like, I know in like Asian countries, and I know like in like certain European countries, like the people are just like, you know how like some people are just built small. Like a lot of people are just really small. Like I think a lot of Russian women just have like a small build that like how Asian women and Asian men, honestly, for that point, they're just built small. So in places where people are built small, either short or just like thin, it's gonna be different. Is she really heavily overweight, or is she just overweight for the culture? Is my question.
Like she just got a little bit of meat on her bones. Like
Yeah, she got a little cushion. She got some love handles. She got the fupa. She got the thighs that touch.
Off McDonald's.
Yo, McDonald's mentioned? We're just like, yeah, she might be like a little overweight. Just like, McDonald's? Yo, my ass has been fixated on donuts. Somebody brought us donuts at work, and my ass has been fixated on them like a damn cop, bro. I'm like Homer Simpson out here in these streets, fiending for the donuts, man. And I've never been a donut person, but like our local place, like mostly when people get donuts, or like if my mom brings me some donuts, or most people do original glaze or donut holes. I don't like original glaze. I don't like plain. So the few times where I got like, but lately my last fixation was pickles. In between there was chicken tenders, and now it's fucking donuts. Like, at least with pickles and chicken tenders, it's like, okay, might not be like the worst thing for you. Donuts, man, my ass about to blow up like Skull keeps trying to do to everybody. I'm gonna turn into a fucking blueberry like that one bitch from Willy Wonka, just Kiki Diki, always McDonald's Seeky. I don't know. Fucking Oompa Loompas. About to fucking do a whole acapella by my ass. About to swell right the fuck up. And I'm still looking for the donuts. Roll my ass up there to Krispy Kreme. We better find out if this bitch got brakes. Oh my god.
Okay. I was not ready for always McDonald's Seeky. Like,
That's fucking perked up devious. Like I hit that home improvement. Hey, yo, what's up? Yo, we got you got fries over there, or straight golden retriever activity? Squirrel? Oh man. All right. Yeah, we about to take Skull out. My bad. Let me turn on my air. I'm sweating. Oh, I'm literally fucking sweating. All right. As I mentioned in the title, my sister is heavily overweight. Anya never made any comments about this. Good on her. And I didn't think to console Anya about the present, but with the benefit of hindsight, I definitely should have. While handing the bag to Valentina, Anya said something in the vein of, "Here's something I'm sure you'll enjoy." The bag turned out to be filled with candy, a good amount and great qualities, like something you get for Christmas as a kid. A few minutes later, my sister pulled me aside and told me she's very upset. I figure why that... Okay. I can see how that comes off.
That is very fucking rude to go up to somebody that you don't really know a lot about, and you see that they're like...
Yeah, here's some your fat ass might enjoy. Your big back love handle. Tight thighs rubbing all together, chafing all your damn pants, granny panty looking head ass. Yeah, here you go. Eat it, fat girl. Scarf it down. Fuck. Oh, my bad. Okay. I mean, that is kind of how it comes. It does.
That's how it comes off. Yeah.
It does kind of come off like this. Like, here's something I think you'll enjoy. And then handing her a whole thing of candy, like a nice gift basket with that has snacks and other things in it is one thing, but it's nothing but candy. Now it's great quality.
Basket of candy like that. That's crazy.
That's insane.
She gave her ass like king size Snickers and shit.
To be fair, hey, he did say a good amount in great quality. So it does seem like she wasn't just going to the dollar store and getting those packs of Reese's and M&Ms and stuff. Like, she clearly put thought into this and wanted to get her good quality candy. Again, if this is like a place where people are built small, that she may genuinely be ignorant. Like, like people eating half their meals is like normalized or something, and then you're like, oh, this person eats their whole meal and then they order something to go. Well, then I'll get them food. I'll get them like 2 plates of food or something. Like, it's like, okay, because you can't relate to it, you're thinking about it in this weird, almost like pet-like way. Like, oh yeah, here your dog like this certain type of treat. Like, you're thinking about it in this weirdly analytical way, as opposed to just like asking him, what does she like? You know?
What was she like? Yeah. Or just asking her straight up.
Or just asking her. A few minutes later, my sister pulled me aside to tell me she's very upset. I figured why that might be and told her that she knows it. I told her that she knows that she's fat, but this was very embarrassing because it made her very aware of how she's being perceived by Anya. Me and Anya didn't even have a real fight until now. I'm madly in love with her. Okay, for a minute, I got Anya and Valentina mixed up. Confused. And I was like, what? Yeah, I'm just fucking madly in love with my sister, bro. God, just like, oh.
Hello, my name is Generic Anime Boy with hair covering their eyes.
Stop it! Oh, okay, yeah. So the Anya, the girlfriend, Valentina, the sister. Okay, me and Anya didn't even have a real fight until now. I'm madly in love with her, and there's a part of me that thinks it's actually cute that this dumbass just thought. I want to say that that's like a. They might talk to each other like that. I don't think he actually means like this dumb. It's like, oh, this dumbass. That this dumbass just thought, hey, you know what fat people like? Candy. Let's get her some. But I shouldn't infantilize her like this. She's an adult who should know that pointing out the weight of a person you don't know very well, even in a seemingly nice way, is just inappropriate. That's a good nuanced take. I agree. Like,
very true.
On one end, yeah, I don't think it was super infantilizing, but some people are just that obtuse. But it's good that he has the outside perspective, or I'm assuming he has the outside perspective to say, I could be infantilizing her, and honestly, she's a grown-ass woman, and she should know what's right and wrong. That's a very good take. That's very aware. Pointing out the weight of a person you don't know very well, even in a seemingly nice way, is just inappropriate. Seeing my sister with tears on her eyes with my birthday made me really on her birthday made me really angry, as it should. So I took Anya to the balcony and threw her the fuck off of it. Finish her. I was really angry, so I took her to the balcony. I mean, oh my god, and scolded her for being foolish and immature. I don't know if it was the tone of my voice, not seeing the issue, or the fact that we haven't dealt with a conflict before, but Anya was very pissed off. She called me names and then defended herself, saying it was just a nice gift and she specifically picked the best candy so Valentina could enjoy herself. Well, of course she will like it, but you don't need to be fat to enjoy candy. I know my sister well enough to know she will binge eat most of it and feel guilty afterwards. Yikes. However, I can't tell this to Anya because it would just further embarrass my sister. That is a very good point. Don't. Well, now, we're reading it, but I can very well believe that this feels, it feels specific, but I don't know how intertwined with Reddit Slavic people typically are. So if it was just like, yeah, I'm an American in America, it's just like, okay, yeah, that's going to find its way onto Twitter and it'll be on Smosh within the week. So yeah, people are going to find it. But it's like, okay, it's different. I don't know. They probably got their own thing, their own sites that are popular. So this one may not ever see the light of day, really.
Well, except now.
On a Z-list VTubers channel. Yeah, I think you'll be all right.
This shit's gonna blow up. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow up and then I'm gonna act like I don't know nobody. Okay, I know my sister well enough to know she'll binge eat it and feel guilty afterwards. However, I can't tell it to Anya because it would just further embarrass my sister. Well, I was rattled, so I just told my girlfriend she's being annoying I just told my girlfriend that she's being annoying whenever she drinks alcohol. She started to storm off the party and I cried a bit, but that didn't stop her. The atmosphere was dead. I went back to Valentina. She tells me that Anya might have done this on purpose because she's very slim herself. I figured that. So now we're just all mad at each other because I really don't think she was playing some stupid mind games just to spite her. I just really wish I could reconcile and maybe everyone overreacted. I would rather start with myself. Was I the asshole? Wow.
Hell no, bro.
Okay, let's reload. Let's see.
Your girlfriend
there's
took
any...
a look at your sister and said, "Oh, she built like Majin Buu. She must love candy." Like, that's fucked up.
Built like Majin Buu. Oh my god. Yeah, Majin Buu looking head ass. Oh, damn. Okay, so our first comment is that you're the asshole. Okay. You're the asshole and your sister's being unreasonable. Candy is a very common gift from a person you don't know very well. Is it?
I don't think so.
Damn, my tongue is okay, my tongue was stuck. I don't know. I'm not like a big birth giver. Yeah, no, definitely not. I'm not a big birthday party like giver. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just my family. Maybe they're just weird, but my family's not like big on the whole gift giving thing. Like, you know, some families all sit around at Christmas and everybody has to have like a gift to like give out. My family's too big for that. Nobody finds that reasonable. So like the main sisters and brothers will give each other something and that's it. And it's usually smell goods. It's usually some type of Bath and Body Works, and for the guys, it's cologne. That's pretty much it every year. Because
or like clothes or something.
Like, you know, a good pair of socks or just give them money and let them get what they actually like. But like, I don't know, maybe this person is also from Europe and can attest to that being a common thing, but I've never heard of just give them candy. Maybe a gift basket, but just give them candy. I've never heard of that. Maybe that's just where I'm from.
Maybe this is Majin Buu's alt account.
This is just a whole DBZ circle jerk. And then Frieza's just like, I'm Frieza. I don't know. What does Frieza say?
I mean, he doesn't say it exactly like that, but he does go around basically announcing himself all the time.
And then Perfect Cell is just like, I don't know. Who's perfect? More perfect than me? I don't know what he sounds like. I haven't seen DBC in a long time. I don't know how common candy is as a gift. I'm not like a big gift giver. Like when I have parties, I don't think anybody really gave me anything for my last birthday party, and that was normal. We don't expect gifts. I don't know. Like, maybe that's just me and my weird ass family, but we're just not gift givers. Not really. If I invite you to my party, I'm not inviting you because I want you to bring me something. I'm inviting you because I like you and I want you to be there for me on my big day. I just require your present. I have never been like, where's my gift? I have never asked for a gift at my birthday party or expected one. So I don't know.
Even then, like, if she really wanted to give a gift, like, especially, right, like, okay, POV. We're gonna look for her POV real quick. You got with this guy. You've been dating him for a little bit. Things are going pretty well. His sister invites you to his birthday party. Why the fuck wouldn't you ask him or her or anybody else something she would like and just assume and be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go get her goddamn I'm gonna go get a gift basket. And I'm just gonna fill it with the nicest candy on the shelf.
It's so weird to
like, I find
only
that
give her
that
candy.
was your first and specific. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, if you brought like a smorgasbord and it was like a little bit of candy, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, that's one thing. But for it to only specifically be candy, like that's gotta be targeted.
Okay, so y'all said y'all were at one point watching this stream. Are you hearing double? You would have told me if you were hearing yourself double, because you're showing up on my.
No, I was only hearing double when I.
Voidy has the stream unmuted right now, so they can hear us. So they had to mute it so they don't hear themselves talking through my mic. into the stream.
Okay. As I'm getting
Yeah.
you on the application audio capture, which is what I use for Discord collabs, plus desktop audio, which is
Oh, that is weird. I hope I'm not double.
let me everybody say hello. Okay, let's unmute that for a second.
Hello. I'm not double.
Let me everybody say hello. Okay, let's unmute that for a second.
Hello.
No. Okay. I maybe it's telling me like that I'm hearing you through my desktop audio and it's capturing. I don't know, but whenever I see two things going up on the same audio source, I get real nervous because I'm like, oh my god, has it been doubled this whole time? But somebody would have called it out because John and everybody was here earlier and nothing has changed, so somebody would have called it out. All right, so our first, okay, wow, all of these y'all. I thought we had a pretty reasonable take about it, but we're actually seeing a lot of "you're the asshole." We're pretty much seeing, okay, we're seeing "you're the asshole" and "everyone sucks here." So, two people pretty much said everybody sucks here, and everybody else says "you're the asshole." I can't turn my hair off now because it's back warm. It's back cool in here. So, you're the asshole, and your sister's being unreasonable. Candy is a very common gift for a person you don't know very well, and considering Anya has only been in your life for 2 months, it's really nice of her to even get your sister a gift in the first place. If your sister doesn't want the candy, your sister has many options. Take it to work and set it in the break room. Give it to a roommate or friend. Throw it away. Give it to a homeless person next time she's out, etc., etc. If she feels insecure about her body, that is unfortunate, and I empathize. But just because she feels insecure doesn't mean your GF did anything wrong. Your GF got the blandest possible, hey, I don't know you very well, but here's an item that many people could enjoy type gift. And now you're blaming Anya for the possibility your sister may binge eat the candy? Jesus, dude. That is your sister's responsibility and nothing to do with Anya. TBH, if I had been dating someone for 2 months and referred to me as this dumbass because I bought their sister a birthday gift, I run for the hills. You'd be lucky if Anya ever speaks to you again, in my opinion. Okay, but regarding that, that part felt more playful to me because he was thinking that she may have not meant the worst. Me and Anya didn't even have a real fight until now. I'm madly in love with her, and there's a part of me that thinks it's actually cute that this dumbass just thought. Like, this felt like he was like being like, oh, damn, that's it. She's a dumbass, but that's my dumbass. Yeah, like, what are you saying?
Voice of dumbass is not a love word.
It's not, but it's like at the same time.
Like, if that's how your relationship is, you tease each other a little bit. If it's mutual, then it's like one thing.
Yeah, if that's kind of like, if you guys kind of got that teasing, and just because they've only been dating for 2 months doesn't necessarily mean they've known each other for 2 months only. They kind of get the vibe that they don't know each other super well, but just because they've only been dating for 2 months doesn't mean that they have only ever been in each other's lives for 2 months.
For 2 months. Also, like, the big thing that I don't think anybody's really considering, this is written after the fact. Like, this is him recollecting the story.
And also,
so like he could still be mildly upset, which I think is fair.
And also, he does say vaguely Slavic. So even though this is written pretty well, there's like little stuff here and there. I don't know if like
that's true.
There could be a little bit of
it could be mildly misrepresented because the language barrier.
Yeah, because like sometimes people get in their head if they see something frequently enough that it's used this way, and he just I don't know, just because dumbass has honestly been people use it for everything. And like we were saying, like, if that's their relationship, you dumbass, come here, you're my little idiot, man, yeah, he's like a real puppy dog, that one, just fucking straight up golden retriever energy. If that's your relationship and that has been, now I know that this is in the context of him being upset, but this part was talking about how he's in love with her. He thought it was cute, and he was thinking, oh, this dumbass just thought, hey, you know what, fat people like candy, like he's being light in this part. And he even says, I shouldn't infantilize her like this. Like, he's being pretty reflective in this part. I don't get the vibe that he was just going out of his way to be. He seems to be pretty level-headed. Like, but he was obviously mad on his sister's behalf. I can't be mad at somebody for being upset on his sister's behalf. Like, I don't know, man. Like 2 months versus your sister you've known your whole life and clearly love, even though you were kind of talking, again, I don't know if that's a language thing, like extremely overweight, culture thing, or what. I don't know. Some people just have this very, I assume that a lot of posts are American unless they explicitly explain otherwise.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, some cultures have a very, I hear in a lot of East Asian cultures it's normal to tell somebody, hey, you got fat. Yeah, you got fatter. Oh, your skin looks worse than last time I saw you. And that's just like not rude. It's just a normal thing. So is it normal to say, yeah, my sister is extremely overweight? You know, is that normal? I don't know. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt when I know that they're from the other side of the pond, is my thing. I genuinely think that I probably would have, I don't know if I would have confronted the same way, but I've been like, hey, yo, I don't know what you were thinking with the whole straight up candy thing. Is that something they do? I don't know. I'm not Slavic. If that's something they do, then yeah, he was being unreasonable. But if that's not something that they do, again, I'm not a gifter. I don't think candy's a common gift, but who knows?
Exactly.
Next comment
Any
says,
Slavic VOD watchers, blow up this video and get it reposted 600 times.
Yeah, where my Slavs at? Like, if I look at my Twitch analytics after this and I see like 0.2% more Slavic people tuned into this somehow because I summoned them by just saying Slavic people. That'd be so funny. I need to do that with like Brazilians, because I swear if you mention them anywhere on the internet, they are there. Brazilians?
That's true.
Brazil mentioned. Turkish people too.
Brazil
Turkey
was
mentioned. I saw like a fucking TikTok that said something like really stupid, like I don't know. It was like one of those TikToks like, I would just stuff me like a turkey or some shit like that. And somebody in the comments went, turkey mentioned. Like, buddy, I don't know if he got summoned anyway. Summoned regardless of context. Turkey mentioned. Oh God. What was it?
It gave me a warning because I was in all caps.
Oh my God. There's also this guy who was making a response to like a TikTok comment. You know how they have the comment on screen, and then somebody said like, "Oh, you look like you kiss boys." He goes, "Boys? Nah, I like to kiss men, black men, white men, Latino men." And then he kind of like paused, like he was trying to think of like another category of men. So he just goes,
other groups of men.
Czechoslovakian men, Brazilian men. Yo, shout out to my Czechoslovakian gays, I guess. They were probably like, me? Like that meme where that white guy's pointing at himself? Me? I mean, shout out to my Czechoslovakian gays. I bet you they didn't think they were getting so many shout outs.
that man woke up that day. He said, I'm gonna be Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. Black men, white men, Latino men, Czechoslovakian men. Oh my God, I was half expecting him to start getting really specific at the end. Left-handed men. Men who violate OSHA violations. Damn, they violate the violations, yo. They doubled up, tripled up in this bitch. Oh my God. It has not left my mind. I'm gonna just start doing that, but I gotta list something off, but I can't think of a fourth thing. Czechoslovakian. All right. I guess we'll just read. I don't know about this. Oh, this is the recap of the comment. Okay. Guess we'll read all of these. It's not a whole lot. Sounds like you're an immature bunch. How old are you? Anya, they put their age in the title. Okay. Anya's
they
definitely
did put their age in the story.
They put their age up there. Anya's definitely giving Mean Girl vibes. From what he put, I don't know. Shout out Czechoslovakian caveman. Yeah. This one says, you're the asshole. Your girlfriend was just trying to be nice. Candy's generally safe to give anyone as a gift, regardless of weight. I'm fat, and if someone gave me some high quality candy as a gift, that was my thing, is it was all high quality.
Yeah.
And he even noted that, but he might not have noted that in the moment. So, you know, he may have like only realized that later. For him, he might have just been like, the fuck? Like in the moment. If someone gave me some high quality candy as a gift, my immediate thought would just be, oh cool, they spawned for the good candy. They must like me. Valentina clearly has a problem with her own weight is projecting onto your girlfriend. I don't know, man. Because
It
this
really
is one of
also
those.
depends on how, like, the area they live in treats her. So, you know, if they treat her poorly, then it kind of makes sense for her to react in,
Like,
like,
yeah, could it be
that kind of
projecting?
manner.
Yeah, it could be projecting if that was really nothing. But like, that's the thing about reacting to things. You don't 100% know. You only know what it looks like. You don't know if what it is like, you know? So
Yeah.
if it's only projecting if she's wrong. It's a accurate fucking read if she's right. So, I don't know. I know this because I've been just like her. I've thought that everyone around me was judging my weight constantly, and every reaction revolved around food was a comment on my weight. It took a lot of work to get through that in the mindset. I know as a brother, your instinct is to protect your sister, and she was hurt because her mindset was warped an innocent action into something malicious. But that doesn't give you the right to scold your adult girlfriend like she's a child. That is kind of true, because it didn't really sound like having a conversation. That really seemed like he was pulling her aside to like chew her out, which is kind of doing the infantilizing that he was trying not to do. You could have gently pulled her aside and said, hey, that wasn't the best gift because Valentina censored about her own weight. And your girlfriend probably would have felt embarrassed and apologized immediately. Instead, you chose to berate her and believe the worst about it. Of course, she's going to be pissed off. Fair. You're the asshole. Candy's often a fallback gift, and you have to get something for somebody you don't know. You're looking at it from the perspective of fat people like candy is gross. It was nice candy, but he wasn't the only person thinking that. Like, yeah, she's thinking that because of her insecurities, but clearly he saw it, and either because of her past, he thought of that, or because he also just had that gut reaction. So,
Yeah.
like,
I mean, like, the only thing we could really call this guy out for is how he went about, like, his reaction and talking to his girlfriend and stuff.
Yeah.
But even then, like, I think he went about it wrong, but I don't think that makes him, like, the asshole in this specific situation.
I agree. Yeah, without more context for how he really spoke to her and how he might have raised his voice, I don't know. I've never had a brother or sister, but I know people can get insanely protective of their siblings. And I just don't, I don't know. If you're seeing this perceived slight, again, perceived, you should have questioned, but he let his emotions get ahead of him, and you know, who fucking knows. I'm gonna keep tabs on this post because I want to see like if there's any updates later. It was nice candy. Who wouldn't like that? Fat, thin, medium, etc. Your sister's insecure and made an awful first impression. You had no right to scold your girlfriend for anything, especially this. Hopefully this has opened your eyes to who you really are. I don't know about all that, man. You're the asshole. You made a mountain out of literally nothing. I buy candy for my skinny friends all the time. It's something you just get for people you aren't sure what else to do. Quit being a shitty boyfriend, assuming the worst. Also saying she's annoying when she drinks just to cover up the fact that you're embarrassed. Yeah, that was unnecessary. That was really just a cover. That really, I didn't even really note that much. Are you sure you're not 13 instead of 26? Good riddance. Well, damn. Also, I need some serious therapy if she's gonna throw a fit like that every time someone buys her candy. It's the fact that she didn't know her well. She's probably already like, oh man, she's skinny, she's judging me, which guaranteed has happened a lot, especially like I said in a European country where a lot of people are small. She's already expecting.
That happens out here.
Yeah,
you know?
she's already expecting the worst. Yeah, so you now have adult conversation with her. You just became abusive for no reason. It really depends. He said it might have been my tone. I don't know. If he was really truly laying into her, yeah. But if he was just like, man, what the hell, man? You get, I don't know. He did say it was her tone, and he did add it on to he did add that on afterwards. I don't. All right. I relent. He went too far. He did go too far. But I feel like when there's more than one person who perceive a slight, you get this kind of gassed up way about you, you know? Like you were more gassed up if the sister didn't think anything about it, but he still thought something about it. It wouldn't have went that way. But because both of them were of the same mind, he got even more angry, you know, because he's literally seeing his sister sit there and cry, which I'm sure he's seen so many times in his life. So, man, this is rough. I don't know. You're the asshole. Your sister's body's her responsibility. A bag of candy is the most common gifts, especially at a birthday party. For kids, maybe. Like I'm thinking of like those little goodie bags. Like for kids, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just a cultural thing. Your GF even took time to choose nice quality treats. Your sister could have simply said no thanks, I don't like it, or given to someone else. Your GF is not a mind reader who would know her insecurities. Scolding her and calling her foolish and immature for giving the most typical gift. This was foolish and immature. You insulted her, then called her annoying and drunk. Honestly, she's better off without both of you. Okay, yeah. I'm going with everyone sucks here. Anya for giving your sister candy with the implication she liked it because of her weight. Valentina for getting so worked up over the gift of quality candy because of her own insecurities about her weight. You for scolding your GF like she's an idiot, especially because you yourself seem to have the same perceptions of your sister, given that you said she'll binge eat the candy anyway. Damn. That is what you do ask people for their opinions for, though, to get different perspectives. Because honestly, at first pass, I didn't think it sounded so bad. But I don't know. I wasn't reading it like he was laying into her with the might of Zeus. I was reading like he was just like frustrated and like kind of raising his voice a little bit. But like, I don't know if I would always consider somebody raising their voice to be abusive. I really haven't been in that really many relationships. I guess if somebody raised their voice at me, I don't know. I guess it depends on what it's about. If they're like shouting in my face, that's one thing. But like if I'm talking and they're talking and they raise their voice to get a word in, I don't know.
I think the other very, very, very important factor that we're not considering is if he told her that his sister was crying because of this.
Yeah, did she see her crying? Did he tell her she was crying? Does she like? He said that if she said something, she would feel bad.
She knew, she would have had an opportunity to at least like apologize and be like, "Hey, you know, I didn't mean it like that." And then see how things gone from there.
Yeah, she didn't even get a chance to anything. He went straight to the accusations, and obviously she's fired up because he's fired up. And there wasn't even an opportunity for them to see, like, poll the sister for how she felt. Even though he knew, there was no opportunity for her to, like, reconcile. They went straight inflammatory. So
I don't think anybody's the asshole in this instance, actually. I think this is just a complete fuck up.
I think this was a case of one person being a complete outsider, pretty much, or at least as far as she goes. Because again, maybe his sister lives far. Maybe they just got serious. They've been dating for 2 months, but I don't know. Maybe they were friends before this, but he never brought. I don't know. I don't get the vibe that he's like super close to this sister, but close enough to care about her. Just based off the way he kind of described her weight. I don't know, but let's say that they did know each other, but she never met the sister. I don't know. It's like a lot of variables here that would add clarity if we knew them. But I will concede it's never okay to just pull your partner aside and fucking lay into them crazy style like they're a child. That's not good. But if it's like, hey man, like what was that? Like, because you're wild up, right? You're not going to be the most reasonable person. Like, I would like you to know. Not when people are upset and emotional. Like, yeah, when you're reading it as in text form, it seems so bad. But when you're in the moment, I can't imagine myself being like, what was that? Yeah, what was that back there, bro? You good? Are you like, I don't know. If that sounds bad, I don't know. I've never had a brother or sister. So I can't speak to how like fired up I would get on their behalf. But people ride or die for their brothers and sisters. So like your sister's in there crying, and your tiny, skinny, conventionally attractive girlfriend is, for what you believe, is the one who made her do it under some Mean Girls type shit. I would also be fired up. I don't know.
Push her off the balcony.
He just picked her up and chucked her off the balcony, fucking Tekken style. What is that family's name? They always fucking chuck each other off the cliffs.
Oh God, the
Makima,
It's,
Majima, God,
Kazuya family or whatever.
The Kazuya family.
Where the fuck was I getting M from?
Yeah.
Majima's the name of the guy, I think.
Ah, you're right. Yeah, the fucking
was the first name, yeah.
fucking Kazuya family just fucking Kazuya her ass off the cliff because she made your sister cry. Like, okay, all right. I can see that I may have very well been wrong there. All right. Our next three we have to choose between. Am I the asshole for leaving a group project after doing all the work and letting the others fail? Nah. And we don't even need to read that one. You're good. I'm the asshole trying to be self-aware, but this has been very hard on me. Very vague.
What's this, bro?
My 26 female old best friend. Okay. So she's the 26-year-old female. Best friend male. 25 female is what?
Wait. I'm assuming they're using M as to like replace their name, maybe.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, my 26 female old best friend M, 25 female, is dating this guy J. Bro, just make up a name. That's more PJ fucking PJ Masks. Oh my God, PJ Masks. Dating this guy J, 28 male, for about 1.5 years. I'm not gonna read your story just because of all the fucking numbers, abbreviations, and exclamation points. I feel like I'm reading a math problem.
We are reading a fucking math problem. That shit's for nerds. Get that shit out of here.
Get that shit away from me. I don't count.
Bro said he's trying to be self-aware. He ain't self-aware enough.
What do you think? I'm some sort of queer? For the VOD watchers who don't know me, I am queer. It's okay.
Holy shit, wait, really? Whoa!
Whoa, the he, they tag? Really? Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law that we will not be attending the party? Okay, so we saw that one. All right, so we're gonna try and sort by best and see if that helps. Am I the asshole for stopping by my best friend's house without notice? That's that fucking guy. How to make plans. Okay, so that's pretty much in about the same order as best was. So let's see what's hot, and then maybe we can check what's rising.
The spicy ones.
The spicy ones. We can also check Am I the Devil, because that's for posts that were actually deliberately cross-posted. Someone saw Am I the Asshole so bad that they sent it to Am I the Devil, because apparently someone involved, usually OP, but someone involved is a fucking demon out here just on demon time doing evil shit. So
like the type of shit I joke about Am I the Asshole stories are about?
No, not blowing people up, but like
No. I mean, I make jokes about stories being like, "Hello, am I the asshole for calling my ex-girlfriend rude names?" And then it'll devolve to be like, it'll start with like, whatever male was dating this girl, whatever female. And then like the next paragraph is like, I have a brother that was addicted to ketamine.
Oh.
I have found out my girlfriend was giving him extra doses of ketamine in the middle of the night, nearly causing him to die.
Am I the asshole for yelling at her?
I joke about stories like that. Yeah, exactly.
Bro. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Like, yeah, straight up just some evil shit on the behalf of either the OP or somebody in the story. I think it's usually the OP because it's like, am I the devil? So it's usually from the person posting. So let's read a couple of these titles, and if you're not interested, you can check Rising, and if not, we're gonna go straight to Am I the Devil, because I'm kind of fiending for some. Let's get that cancelable shit.
Some real evil spicy shit.
Some real evil spice. Scoville level 300,000. All right, am I the asshole for telling the bridesmaids I will not tell the bride that the bridesmaids' dresses are extremely unflattering?
No.
Okay, we saw this one. Am I the asshole? Did I mock my sister's religion? Nope, not touching that one. Am I the asshole for refusing to do my cousin's makeup for free, even though I'm a makeup artist? I've seen this structure before. It's usually not all that interesting. It can get interesting with the back and forth. Sometimes the sister or the brother or the husband will show up. What? What happened?
I was reading the one that's currently on screen. Am I the asshole for reporting my neighbor for using her disabled mom's parking place card when she drives alone?
Oh my god!
And like, I was just trying to fill in the blanks, and every word just got worse and worse until I read the full thing.
Very short. Oh, and this one got poo mode activated, so yeah, it must have really kind of kicked up some discussion here. 13 hours ago.
It's 2 sentences.
2 sentence horror story. Am I the asshole for reporting my neighbor for using her disabled mom's parking placard when she drives alone? Is that your business, though?
Yeah. Bro, fuck it. We got people out here blowing up people's cars. We got people out here, like, eating other people, and not in a nice way.
We got cannibals out here.
We got fucking, like, police brutality and shit, and you snitching over this?
That... I mean...
Bro, like,
how do you know that... Okay, let me read the context. But my first question is, how'd you know that her mom doesn't say that's chill? Because, like, yeah, I know some people who have handicap tags, and they'll be like, yeah, here, use this to get yourself a good parking space, like, to their kids or whatever. Like, they don't give a shit. You know, like, I understand, though.
Or, like, hey, my mom can't fucking walk, so she lets me use her parking card so I can go to the grocery store and get out easier to go get her shit that she needs or something.
Yeah, it's not about the person, like, I don't know. At the same time, if they're taking up spots, that's the other thing, though. If they're taking up spots at the place, then let's see. I'm 27 female and live in an apartment with limited parking. Okay. There are 2 accessible spots right near the entrance. Okay. One of I thought she was just like, I saw her out and about at fucking the store, at fucking Walmart. Like, I mean, yeah, disabled people should still have their spots for Walmart. But, like, that's a wider margin, you know? Versus, like, okay, there's 2 accessible spots and you're taking them from people who are trying to go home. That's different. So, okay. I retract my previous statement. I thought she was just like, I just see her out and about in the fucking streets, and I'm just like, hey, shaking my fist, hey, you know, okay, that's different. All right. One of my neighbors uses her mom's placard even when her mom isn't with her. I've seen her walk to the car in gym clothes alone using that placard. I called the non-emergency line to report it. Oh, okay. I would say that's more of something I would try to address with the apartment building before I call emergency services. Like, I don't believe in calling the police for just anything, even if it's a non-emergency line. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're in America. Yeah. I don't believe in just calling the police on anything. And for the reasons Skull previously mentioned, you don't just call the fucking police over anything. If this is in America. That literally somebody could get killed. So I could not live with that shit. Like, I saw a little old lady, she was always walking up and down the street, but like, I work on a major highway. To get to work, it is on the highway. Now, you don't get off the highway to get there. No, it is on the highway. So, this lady walking in the streets and walking all in the lanes, she could literally get flattened at 60 miles an hour. And I'm feeling, and I called the police, and then, like, I just didn't see her for a couple of days, and I felt so terrible because I was like, what if, like, you know, clearly this is somebody mentally unwell. What if she got into, like, some sort of standoff with the police, and even though she was probably unarmed, the police were just like, oh no, she's got a butter knife. Oh God, she's got headphones. oh shit, is that a dirty jacket? Put it down. Like, I would have felt terrible. I literally circled up and down the street until I saw she just turned off on a back street. So I'm glad, because I would have felt so fucking terrible because I called because I was like, she's literally on the highway walking into the lanes pointing at the car. She's going to get hit. But yeah, no, she was all right, I think. But like, she was kind of drinking in storm drains. And then one day I saw caution tape around one of the storm drains. And I haven't seen her since, so I really hope she's okay. I really hope she's okay, but why the hell was she sitting in the storm drain? Anyway, all right, so call the non-emergency line to report it. Now I found out it was me. I'm guessing now she found out it was me and says I'm heartless for trying to make her life harder when she's caring for a disabled parent. But I really believe those spots are reserved for those who believe. No, I don't believe you're the asshole for that. I believe you really should have taken up with the apartment people first, or specified that you already did. Yep. And then probably did what you did after that didn't work. But no, I guess not. Oh damn. Okay. Straight up, you're the asshole. You're the I heard one of my cats meow. You're the asshole because you don't seem to fully be thinking things through. Think about it this way. Daughter takes mom to an appointment, parks in an accessible spot where they arrive home so the mom doesn't have to walk further. Then daughter goes to the gym, taking the vehicle from the accessible spot. She doesn't use the parking pass and she goes to the gym. Then she rides back home and parks in an accessible spot again because the next time she leaves with the car, she'll be taking her mom to an appointment and she doesn't want her mom to walk too far. Keeping the accessible parking pass on the car when she gets out and about doesn't mean she's using it when she's out and about.
You know okay. What else? You know who is the asshole? Whoever the fuck owns these apartments and only has 2 parking spaces?
Yeah, that should even be allowed.
Fucking nasty ass.
I feel like the case for some places that are like literally I don't want to say anything like crazy, but like I believe the general consensus about like places like perhaps China where there's so many people is that because there's not you're running out of like, especially in like major cities or whatever. If you're talking about just like land out there, I'm sure there's like country land out there, but we're talking about in the cities. Well, these are already established cities. There's only going to be so much space. So that's why they say a lot of Chinese buildings are tall, because it's easier to build up than it is to build out. So that's, people literally buy apartments in China. They buy them, and that may come with an actual spot too, just because space is so limited with both parking and apartments and city blocks and this and that. When you're fighting for space, you know, you wind up doing like different things. Like I can't think of, I mean, maybe it's common in like Europe and Asia to buy apartments, but like not in America. Buying an apartment is not something we really do. But like when you're buying for space, things change, you know? So I would say that the only nuance I could say to this particular point of view is perhaps if other people routinely need the spots, like a lot of people like vie for the spots when they can get them, that perhaps at times it would be better to park somewhere else and to bring the car up to mom and then help her get to, depending on the layout, how this place is made, all of that. But just looking from like an outside in, maybe sometimes she could like not park there, if she even always does. We don't even know if she always does.
That's also true.
She could bring the car up to her. I mean, it really depends on how her mom is disabled, as well as what the parking lot is like. It's a lot of things. But yeah, all in all, if there's no space problem in this area, there should not just be 2 disabled parking spots. That is less than literally a small shop. I have been to small shops with more than 2 handicap parking spaces. This is an apartment complex, a place where hundreds of people live, And you're telling me there's only 2 spots for all of them? Nah,
Somebody's
that's
making up
fucked.
something.
Yeah, something's not. I don't know. I think we need more information. How do you know she doesn't need to park there so her mom can have easy access to the car? Okay, you don't know all the details. Okay, same sentiment. You're the asshole. Okay. Oh, okay. So this seems like a situation where the snotty person next door is peering through the slats of her blinds, just waiting for the neighbor to do something remotely wrong. She can report. Does this affect you? Have you witnessed another handicapped vehicle that couldn't park in one of the spots because of it? Yep. Have you ever thought that she needs to park there in case her mom does need to get to the car that day? Have you ever thought it was absolutely none of your business? You're the asshole. ETA. OP confirmed in a comment that her mom does live in the building. You are 100% a huge asshole. The car needs to be close so she can use it. Or perhaps they parked there when the mom was present and then the daughter left alone later. Really doesn't matter. The person with the placard lives in the building and needs easy access to the vehicle at all times. In the story, go stick your nose elsewhere. Okay, I want to see if anybody's going to say not the asshole. You're the asshole? This is so ableist. Ooh. How do you know she doesn't have a disability? A lot of disabilities are invisible, and judging anyone by how they walk and talk, saying they don't seem disabled, is ableist. It seems that she has stated that she is caring for a disabled parent, which makes us even more sick. Leave them alone. You're not entitled to medical information. Get a life. Yeah, true. The daughter could also very well be disabled. And even if she isn't, my initial, hey, mind your business. Now, I do still say it does change when it's limited spaces being taken. But at first I thought she was just seeing her around. And I was just, what the fuck? But I ultimately, yeah, that's absolutely asshole behavior on the apartments. They should not just have that shouldn't even be legal. If you have the space for an apartment, but you don't somehow have the space for more than 2 handicap spots, that place should have never be zoned in the first place. They should have never been zoned to be there. Oh, boo-hoo. You gotta take your millions of dollars and go build somewhere else. Oh, boo-hoo. Get stuffed. People shouldn't be in this position anyway.
Redacted the owner.
I don't know. Seems like none of your business. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. Pretty big, you're the asshole. Info, does mom live with her? Because if they live together, it makes sense she would always park where it's most accessible. Unless you saw her use a handicap spot at the gym, you're the asshole. The car should be enclosed in case, even if she did, how should you know the daughter doesn't have a disability? To go into the gym doesn't inherently make someone not disabled. Very true. And then people think sometimes that just because somebody can get out of the wheelchair and walk around for a little bit, that they're just lying. There are a lot of wheelchair users that,
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought they were saying the daughter or whoever's taking care of their disabled mom was just going to the gym and not the mom themselves.
No, yeah, that's what she was saying. She was saying she was in gym clothes when she saw her. And basically was saying, because I saw her in gym clothes, there's no way she's disabled, and she's been using the placard. And assuming,
you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Never mind. That lady is the asshole, and the disabled mom should run her over.
Yeah, she's assuming that she was using the placard while she was out and about, which also is not any of your business. That is up to the specific places that she's at. And even so, they wouldn't risk calling her out because the disabilities can be invisible. I don't know, man. Maybe I should go and see if I can get cause I have a really messed up leg from an accident I had, and every now and again it can just go out on me. I haven't fallen down yet, but if it goes out on me, it is I literally can't put any weight on that leg. Sometimes my leg will swell up, just completely swell up to where I can barely bend it. And today, when I was getting out of my car this morning, the knee that's not even my bad knee, kind of I don't know, I stood up too fast or what, but it kind of it was a surge of pain in it. And so I always park in my places handicap spot just because I've always pretty much needed it, going, long distances. I don't have a placard, but you got a fucked up leg. It's probably better to not fuck your legs up before you even get in to do your job.
Exactly.
But if I knew somebody was outside and they their customer was outside and you're like, hey, and I got a wheelchair. Is there any way like you could like, yeah, I'll move my car because I don't have a placard. Let me move. But yeah, no, that's just because she was in gym clothes. That's not a good reason to assume that she doesn't also need it, and that's not a good reason to assume she was using it. And even if she was, that is no longer even in your jurisdiction, if we would call it that. That's way outside of your wheelhouse. Mind your fucking business. So yeah, I agree. She's the asshole.
Go get a life. Go do something. Like, actually, like, get some problems that actually fucking matter.
Get some problems.
Instead of, like, snitching on disabled people.
Yeah, go get some problems, bro. Am I the asshole for not specifying when I would call my girlfriend?
I mean,
innocuous
depends.
title, which means that I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna scroll and see what people say.
All right. They'll be like, "Oh my god, you're horrible for that. You did what?"
Okay, soft, you're the asshole. I'm seeing some people kind of entertain it, but they're not really like putting it straight to a vote yet.
Soft,
Technically not the asshole, not the asshole. You're the asshole. Everyone sucks here. Soft, everyone sucks here. Soft, everyone sucks here. Not the asshole, not the asshole. Let me just collapse this one because a lot of people are talking about this one. Let's see one more. I'd say, nah. I don't think that's an abbreviation. Is that an abbreviation? Oh, no assholes here. Okay. Well, let's see. All right, am I the asshole for not specifying when I would call my girlfriend? My girlfriend, 20 female, and I, 20 male, got into an argument about me taking too long to call her. For context, it's important that my schedule is laid out. Every day I finish work at 4:30, get home at 5, get to the gym at 6, get up. What is this guy? That one guy from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? What the hell is this fixed ass schedule? I finish work at 4:30, get home at 5, go to the gym at 6, get home around 7 or 8, eat dinner, and then we'll have about 2 hours of free time before going to bed. Almost every day. You said what?
I said this is Yoshikage Kira as fuck.
That's his name. Yeah, just very specific laid out schedule, very pre-planned. Almost every day when I go to bed, I call her or she calls me. As we both know, this is the best time to call. She's also very aware of my daily schedule and knows what I'm doing at what times. So these are two very particular people. Because she's also, I guess, wanting him to call her at the same time every day. So I guess, yeah, if you've gotten into the swing of that, then yeah, okay. I could get being like scared or something. Okay, so around 5, when I got home, my girlfriend called me, which I didn't see, and I messaged her saying I would call her back later. My usual schedule goes with no signs from her that she's upset. My usual schedule goes on with no signs from her that she's upset with me. She continues to text me when I'm at the gym and get home. I get ready for bed, and I'm met with a message that just says, night. So I respond with, do you not want me to call you? I don't get a response for half an hour, so I call her, and I'm met with the worst way I've ever been spoken to. She's yelling at me, saying that I really pissed her off and taking so long to call her back. I'm confused because I call her at the same time I do every night. I asked her why she's so mad at me for calling later. What's the big deal? To which she tells me she's been waiting around all day for me to call her. Literally sat doing nothing, waiting for me. So she doesn't want to start something and get interrupted. Not only do I doubt this, to be honest, but even if it's true, it's ridiculous. I'm going to call it. These are two neurodivergent people that are neurodivergent in different ways.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
This is what this feels like. Like, I'm not diagnosing people.
Work.
Yeah, I'm not diagnosing anybody. This sounds to me, the whole waiting around, not doing anything thing, very much sounds more like ADHD waiting mode. And his just sounds like a very strict routine, which could very well just be autism or like some person said down here, some type of OCD or something. I'm not diagnosing them, but the way this reads, it seems like they are both in this schedule very rigidly, although his seems to be rigid, but he seems to have a little wiggle room versus her. Like, why did she said she called him? Okay, he said she called him, but he didn't see it. Did she not call again? I don't
like ever like
yeah, like she called once. And he's got the right to be kind of like caught off guard, like, oh yeah, that's ridiculous, because I would be feeling a little like yeah, you're fucking weird. You're being ridiculous. I would be defensive too if the first thing I heard when I picked up the phone was you chewing me out when I didn't really perceive I did anything wrong. Like, I would also be defensive. I tell her I'm sorry for not calling her earlier, and I assume we would call at the normal time. However, she says she easily could have just messaged me and asked when I was going to call to avoid just sitting and doing nothing. However, she's having none of it. Oh, okay. However, she could have easily. Yeah, that's what he's saying. However, she could have easily just messaged me and asked when I was going to call to avoid just sitting and doing nothing. Or just call again?
Yeah.
I mean, I get saying, hey, when are you going to call me if you think that he's busy? But I
Like-
would call like maybe 2 or 3 times more if I really thought something was up. And
Look, I'm just saying, this man gave us his exact like coordinates and exact times of schedules, what he does every day. Like, Shotty
yeah.
should know this.
Yeah, I think it's because he might have a little wiggle room with like that. Because he said around 5. Like, okay, I know you can't account for traffic and stuff, but he might have a little bit more wiggle room on the schedule than she does. For her, it might be way more serious. For him, it might be like, I like to do this at this and this and this and this, but if there's a little more, a little less, that's okay. Versus her being like very particular about things being this way every day. Or she could have some sort of like, I don't want to say abandonment, but like that kind of like, oh, if this doesn't happen, then this happens. And she just spirals into her thoughts. What if he's dead?
Yeah,
What
like
if he's in
a
an accident? What if he's
anxiety
cheating?
thing, yeah.
Yeah. So like, it might be that. I tell her I'm sorry for not calling earlier. I assume we would call at the normal time. However, she could have just messaged me and asked when I was going to call to avoid this sitting and doing nothing. However, she's having none of it and staying strong in the belief that I'm fully in the wrong. She isn't to blame at all. That's basically it. I really can't tell if I'm wrong or not. I have light autism.
There it is. He said it.
There it is. Yeah. So they're buzzing around the same general area, but they're going in different directions. That's my thing. So they have got this schedule that they meet in the middle on, and she's far more rigid with it than he is. And he cannot even it doesn't even occur to him that, oh wow, okay, yeah, she's really anxious. I was just about to ask if you had autism or OCD or something, then I read the last sentence. LOL. I mean, technically you're not an asshole. You made your schedule clear her. However, it's going to be very difficult when you have a solid relationship if you can't bother to say hi beyond a few hours at night. Maybe if that's something very important to her, then yes. So solid with her, yes, I would say. But it doesn't seem like it's been that much of as far as we can tell, it hasn't been that much of a problem until this specific point. So I feel like he just needs somebody who is orbiting around the same schedule like she is, but maybe has a lower need for like emotional reciprocation or something. Somebody is lax about these things as him.
Either that or like they need to have a big sit down and talk about like I don't know. I feel like they could work it out. However, they do need to have a big discussion and really make sure that they are on the exact same page about like how they would handle this going forward.
Yeah, and I think maybe the headspace this person is in is perhaps that it's her being fed up with the lack of, emotional awareness perhaps, or emotional reciprocation. They're probably thinking that she isn't feeling valued and that's why she blew up. I think that's the headspace they're in.
When it could be, like you said, an anxiety thing or something else.
Yeah. She very well may feel like, okay, well, at least I get this and I at least get that. And then she realizes, oh, today I didn't even get that, which is the bare minimum, which is below what I am used to or want in a relationship. And so all of that, but that kind of goes, I was talking to my mom about this earlier. So many people blow up on, I feel like it's more with women with husbands than anything, But I was watching this girl. That's where I got the not just crack the clock part. She was reading this funny ass post. But like her name is Bose versus the World, I think. And Bose was she used to cover true crime. I don't know if she still does. But she was like, so many people like will snap on, so many women will snap on their husbands or like kill their husbands or like you go off, crash out because they've spent their whole life being cool girl, and then it all welled up to the point where they lost their mind. And she was saying basically like, oh, you don't want him to ever tell his boys that you're being a nag. Oh darn, I can't tell him he can't go out with the boys even though I just had a newborn. I don't want to be a nag. So you play cool girl, you play passive girl, and you just kind of let him do what he wants to do. And then you realize, oh, I actually don't like being treated this way. And by the time you realize that, you've been so fed up for years that you crash the fuck out. And so maybe she's been playing cool girl this whole time, and she's actually not validated with the amount of love that she's receiving. Could be that. And it could be that she realized.
I said, no, I was just agreeing with you. Like, yeah, no, that could also definitely be the case.
Shout out Kiki's mom reading stories for real. Yeah, if sometimes I'll have them playing in the morning when I'm getting ready, or like later on when I'm like making dinner, and she'll be like, well, he should have never, and I'd be like, all right, so you're in it, so we just start discussing. But yeah, I don't know, maybe she's been playing cool girl too long, and she's been trying so hard not to be a nag and trying so hard not to like impede or whatever, and worry so much about what he thinks and maybe what his boys think or whatever. Or she's so used to being complacent, and then she realized, oh shit, this is actually not enough for me. But before she even got to that calm thought, she blew the fuck up. I don't know. I'm not saying it's right, but it could be that.
We should unnormalize that, you know?
Yeah. However, it's going to be difficult if you have a solid relationship. If you can't bother to say hi beyond a few hours at night. A relationship isn't something you pencil in. You can't send a text when you get home 5 hours before the gym. You can't call her on the way to the gym just to say hi and you're thinking about her. A quickie, if you will. People want to feel wanted. They want to feel like they're being thought of by the person they like. Aha, yeah, I have my quirks, lol. We have spoke about it and she fully understands. A message her contact throughout the day. Contact? I just prefer to call when I'm in bed doing nothing, so not having to use my limited alone time up. It sounds bad, but I kind of get that. Even if I love somebody, it's me time, dog.
Needs their own time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to use too much alone time to talk to your girlfriend. Her time comes at the end of every day after literally everything else. You don't see this issue? Yeah, this is something I will ask her. She said to me how she likes calling before bed. She likes falling asleep on the call to me. When you put it like that, it's definitely something I'll ask her about. Thanks for your help. Either way, her being disrespectful isn't okay. She can't be upset and broach the subject without talking to you like that. I'm going to go no assholes here with a soft the asshole to her for being disrespectful. Talk to her, though. Your schedule sounds rigid, which doesn't have to be an issue. But if you need to find out if she's agreeing because she wants to or because she feels like it's her only choice, if she wants to be, find out if she wants to or if it's how she feels it's her only choice if she wants to be with you. Good luck. Yes, it's something I have to speak to her about. Thanks. He seems very, like, he seems very, like, chill, you know? Like, he seems very understanding. I say no, I say soft the asshole to her because she shouldn't have blown up at him like that. Especially if he doesn't denote that this has happened before. So, I don't know, you don't get to just fucking swear up a storm and yell at your partner because of something that you've had festering in your head. Meanwhile, he's just, I got my head out the sunroof, and you're just over there storming. You're just over there just...
Motherfucker's just going for a walk, having a nice day,
having a cup of tea, watching Family Feud.
And Shawty's like, I'm gonna fucking kill him when he comes to that door. I'm going to skin him alive and boil his bones.
Oh my god, it's like that meme I saw years ago. It said like men's country songs be like, I like my girl, I like my truck, and women's asshole, women's ass.
Oh, we can talk about that too much on stream. Well, I'll turn this into a different kind of stream real quick.
Women's assholes be like, women's country songs be like, I'm gonna kill my husband. Like, bro's literally like, I got my head out the sunroof. She's like, I'm gonna kill my husband. Like, what do you do?
It is very funny.
Oh my god.
Just the difference between like, oh boy, I love drinking beer and driving my tractor versus like at 7:45 p.m. I will take a knife.
I will skin him balls first. Hang him from that there tree. Use it as a raccoon trap. Like, all right, Charlene, hold on. Whoa. Whoa, hey. Don't be rash. Okay, yeah. I think she's kind of the. Without further context, I'll give her soft asshole for going off on him like that. But I definitely think they're orbiting around the same area in different directions. They gotta workshop out
2 different flavors of autism.
Yeah, they gotta workshop out what is it that's giving her such intense anxiety about him not calling. Because it could be I'm not saying like trauma or like a past is necessarily an excuse, but it could very well be a reason. And if there's something that's informing her deep need to like talk to him at the same time, or like her maybe feeling like, oh, well, he only makes this much time for me. So if I don't get this time, I'm literally getting shorted out of time with him and I already barely have any. Yeah, like, let's get all on the same page and see what we could do to workshop getting more time in with your girlfriend. But he seems to be perfectly okay with that. So if he's perfectly okay with that,
he didn't know, you know?
Yeah, if he's at the end of the day perfectly okay with that, and he just kind of realizes, okay, I actually just like this how it was, then that's just a question of, does she really want to be with him, or can she accept being loved on this schedule at night? And also, did he say they were together, or it sounds long distancey, or maybe they're just very
long distancey.
Maybe they're just very busy. I don't know.
I do think they are together, yeah.
All right, let's do one or two more and then call it. I need to rest my voice.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you've been yawning over there like a motherfucker, but we also been laughing like a motherfucker. We cycled through 15 different. We fucking got the Willy Wonka, the emotional. What was it? What was it? Emotionally
aggressive. No, the emotionally aggressive refrigerator.
The emotionally aggressive refrigerator. We got what? When women's assholes be like. Oh man, this is definitely.
The lesson to take away from this is talk to your partner before you start listening to female country music.
when you come home and she's blasting the female country rock, you need to get the fuck out of there. She's been red pilling herself for a time like this.
Whoa.
Based in country build. Okay. Let's see. Am I the asshole for telling my best friend?
Oh, I was gonna say they go so trad wife, they go back to poisoning you instead of trying to just divorce you.
Yeah, you want a trad wife, huh? How'd you die by lead poisoning? I'm about to take your ass out Mad Hatter style. How about a little radiation for you? Sis, fuck him up, I say in my country song. I pull out the guitar.
Poison that bitch.
Pussing that bitch. Pussing that bitch. He wants a tried wife. So in his tried life, pussing that bitch. #1 worldwide. She taking that horse to death row, but you know what? She got his ass on the way out. All right. Hitting that old country road one last time. Okay. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my best friend, 32 female, that I will not drink alcohol excessively and stay up all night during her destination wedding? I'm the asshole for not knowing
somebody's got to be the designated driver.
Right, and like pressuring people to drink. What are y'all, fucking 12? Chill out.
Cringe.
She's Indian, so there are multiple weddings throughout the day. Oh, I had a friend who had an Indian themed wedding. I think the wife was Indian, and so they had like a half American, half Indian thing. But it was like, I think just 2 places, but like multiple wedding events. Oh, wedding events throughout the week. I got one wedding in me. So you either want me at the wedding or you want me at the after party, or like the reception or whatever. I got one wedding event in me. Pick your poison. I'm not going to be at multiple events. That sounds tiring as fuck. Who are these people with these good ass jobs that they could take off a full week for multiple wedding events? This just sound like they.
I've been to Indian weddings. That shit's insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I've seen like some online. Like they really go all out. It seems really intense, and I hear like there's like like all over the week, like multiple days, lots of people. That I don't know if I would want to get smashed in the face either, because you got to get back up and do your next event. You want everybody hungover? So hungover they don't even make it to your things? Like you... I don't know, man.
Get fucked up, pass out for 3 days, wake them up again.
3 days. We worked on mashed potato salad for 3 days! 3 days! Bro, you want people to get snockered at your like week-long wedding event? That doesn't make very much sense. You can't be like an alcoholic and then like also want everybody to be on time. They're not on your same timing.
That's true.
Like functional alcoholics or something else. Yeah. Man, I'm not functional like you. Brother, I will be sleeping for 3 days. I'm lights out if I'm fucked up like that. And you're getting up at fucking 6 a.m. with vodka still in your system? I ain't built like you, big sis. I kind of want to read that one now. We've been talking about it. Let's see how long it is. Oh, very short. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my best friend, 32 female, that I will not drink alcohol excessively and stay up all night during her destination wedding? My best friend is getting married in Mexico in a few... My friend's wedding was also in Mexico.
Whoa!
This
is about you.
My best friend, I'm genuinely wondering now, like, is this from the perspective of that person? I see 3 hours ago. Okay, no, because that was in the past. No, that was in the past. This is 3 hours ago. But yeah, they did Mexico, and then they did, I don't know if it was in India, but it was definitely like a 2-part situation.
I mean, they could be time traveling.
They could be. That the ultimate destination wedding. I'm 4 parallel universes ahead of you. Now pass the vodka. If people would absolutely time travel for destination weddings, no fucking shot they wouldn't. Oh my god, they would definitely fucking do that shit. And my ass will definitely not be going.
It depends on where we're going.
My black ass should not go very far past the 80s. So I'm gonna meet you on the other side of the 2000s, big dog. You know, me, you, and some jeggings. Hell yeah. Was it jeggings or was it Jorts. Yeah, me, you, and those weirdly long capris and them jorts. Dap me up.
Me and Jort.
Jort Storm. All right. My best friend's getting married in Mexico in a couple months. I stopped drinking heavily a few years ago due to some health issues with my kidneys and also my age, 32, has made hangovers very debilitating. I hear they get worse with age. I warned my best friend, who still parties hard regularly, that I will of course be drinking and partying to still celebrate her, but in moderation only, and that I would like to get a good night's sleep each night so I'm ready for all the events. She is Indian, so there are multiple weddings events throughout the week. I am also in the bridal party, so want to be on my A game for the events. She's upset with me because she wants to party like we did when we were younger, getting blackout drunk and being up till dawn. Is she also 32? Or older? Or younger? Either she's a functional alcoholic or she's younger. Or both. I just don't want to feel sick and hungover. Also, it's inappropriate for me to be wildly drunk at a wedding with her whole extended family and in-laws and such. I'm a asshole for being a party pooper. No. Nobody can, like, make you drink.
Well, I mean, there's also the fact that, like, very obviously her friend has continued this lifestyle.
Yeah.
Right? So she's way more used to it.
Yeah, true. True. Yeah, she sounds like a certified party girl. And people who even take a few, like, months off of that partying lifestyle, like, you take a few months off of, like, substances, your tolerance can drop.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, no, girl, that's no is a complete sentence. It requires no explanation. Not the asshole, but you just don't have to tell her. Just do it. Not the asshole. You're maturing at different speeds.
Just
not the
just
asshole,
like
not the asshole.
Just say you're still gonna go and still gonna party, and then just like pretend you're completely sloshed after a White Claw and a half.
I just be like,
Look,
girl, you
your
want me
friends
to
gonna be having too much
potentially?
fun to notice.
I would just be like, girl, this is a long ass destination wedding with like multiple days and events. You really want to chance me being too sloshed to make one of them? Like, that seems like a waste of your money. Like, you, because I assume that she, in some part, I don't know, sometimes they make you pay for all your own shit, which is crazy to me. If you want me to be there, you're gonna have to cop up a plane ticket. I'm sorry. I am not paying my way and then bringing your ass a gift? What the fuck? You think I'm made out of money?
You want me to go on a plane, get fucked up with you for a full week straight, and then take a plane home?
All on my budget. Girl.
Hell no.
Hell fucking no. Oh, you know what? Tell you what, I did say we want to go. So let's do like one or two Am I the Devil's, and that we'll finish out with that. Let's go out big. Oh my god. Am I the asshole?
It's
I left
right
my
fucking
girlfriend.
there.
I left my girlfriend alone at the beach. Ooh, okay, y'all. No, not that one. Not that one. Whoa, not that one. Okay. That one's okay. Punish my daughter for not coming to my wedding. 16. Okay, nope, not touching that one. Okay, so this one, the one we just read about the got cross-posted to Am I the Devil? Oh, that's crazy. Wife
That's relatively tame considering everything else we just fucking said.
Okay, I think this one might be the one in 247 comments. Okay, let's read.
It was also removed.
It was?
Yeah, it says removed right under.
Oh shit. Wait, where was it? It was like I think I settled.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, we can scroll down.
Okay. Oh, damn.
No, never mind.
Somebody please tell me you got the copy pasta. Usually they have a copy of it in the comments, especially if it's a closed thread. That's a damn shame. That seemed like a good ass fucked up post. I mean, I know that's like fucked up to be like, wow, this is some good trauma. But I don't mean it like that.
Trauma.
That's that good trauma there. Where is?
There's some good trauma for you. It'll put some hair on your chest.
Literally everybody in the comments
no
is just like,
idea
I hate
why
him.
my fucking voice jumped like that.
Hair in my chest. Does anybody have? Okay, let's see if there's anybody who posted new to like ask. Like, anybody have? Nope. The newest ones were 16 days ago. Who the fuck? Oh, The Rock. I was like, who the fuck is that? Okay, there's a way to see removed. May this love never find me. Right.
That's crazy.
Okay, so it was up as soon as 4 days ago. Men will literally spend 10 years with their rebound instead of going to therapy. Holy shit.
That is sadly kind of true.
10
Men
years.
go to therapy.
Okay, there used to be this trick you could put like removed and like it would like
Kiki showing me Reddit hack tricks.
Let's see if this still works. Damn it.
Don't do this at home. Do it at a friend's house. Oh, okay.
I think it's gone. All right, let's go to the one that we saw. Then we'll seek out our magnum opus. Because I think with the way people are just like, I hate him! I hate him! I think it's safe to say he was a fucking devil.
He was a jackass.
All right, my wife, 34 female, got depressed after losing her job. And was this the one I saw? I guess so. All right, my wife, 34 female, got depressed after losing her job. I, 36 male, wasn't supportive. Now our 11-year relationship is falling apart, and I don't know how to fix it.
I don't know, maybe be fucking supportive, dumbass.
Around 2 years ago, my wife was laid off from her job at a recruiting agency. The company downsized and offered her a severance package equal to a year's salary, which she accepted. And she was like, yeah, it's a good-ass job. She decided to take a year off to relax and never pursued any job interviews or career moves after that time. But after she started working there, or before she started working there, we were both obese. Her job had a very image-focused culture, free gym memberships, nutritionists, and even provided professional stylists that look and act more professional. During the 7 years working there, she was transformed. She transformed physically and mentally. She became fit, ambitious, and confident. I mean, yeah, if a lot of like bigger people had like proper access to like a very good work balance, home life like balance
Yeah.
and were able to access food and access nutritionists and have time for the gym and all that was provided. Yeah, a lot of big people probably wouldn't be big. Just 7 years working there, she transformed physically and mentally, but she became fit, ambitious, and confident. I also lost weight by association due to healthier meals and limited snacks in the house. I went from obese to slightly overweight and had to redo my entire wardrobe. But I think her work environment was a bit toxic. It pressured her into thinking she needed cosmetic procedures, double chin removal, eyelid surgery. She may be Asian because I don't think I've heard of.
What the fuck you gotta do with your eyelids?
I know sometimes Asian people or people with monolids will get the double eyelid surgery.
Look, I'm gonna say I'm fat as fuck, and my eyelids are totally fine.
I don't think it was. I don't think there's a correlation.
Okay, I'm just saying. Out of all body parts, I am insecure about. It's not my goddamn eyelids.
These chubby fucking eyelids gotta go. Yeah, I think that's she may have monolids. She may be Asian because I really can't think of any other situations where I've heard of eyelid surgery. But I really don't know much about the plastic surgery culture. And rhinoplasty, these procedures did make her more conventionally attractive, but I was against it and not supportive of the decision. I felt a bit embarrassed by it for some reason. After she stopped working, she slowly gained some of the weight back and lost her confidence. Looking back, I think she was burnt out and depressed, but I didn't recognize it at the time. I wasn't supportive. I was frustrated by our financial outlook. Due to inflation, the year's worth of salary devalued, and we started fighting constantly, especially since I work from home 3 days a week while she's always at home. The breaking point for me was at a party in November last year. Close friends invited us to a small gathering, and she agreed to go. By the day of the event, she backed out with a weak excuse. I was looking forward to doing something social together again. This made me seriously consider breaking up. Huh. I didn't act on it immediately. I decided I'd get fit first, then break up once I hit my goal weight. I thought it was a subtle plan. Turns out it was not. She suspected it after a few months. According to her friends, it's a common thing people do. They even had a few examples. But something unexpected happened. I started exercising seriously for the first time in my life, and it shifted my perspective. It helped me manage my stress and gave me mental clarity. During one evening run, things started to click, and I realized I didn't want to break up. I also began to recognize signs of depression in my wife that I had missed. I also made a mistake. 2 months in, I joined a beginners running club, and I found on the internet. I got close to some of the people in the group. One of them, a married woman. Here we fucking go. 43 female, became a kind of a best friend in the group. We joked around, talked about relationships and work. I invited a few of them over for dinner, including her. She was overly friendly with me in front of my wife, which made me feel awkward. I talked to my wife about personal details, which my wife preferred I kept secret. This made things worse. Now my wife thinks I'm emotionally cheating next to me. Oh, she's sitting next to him. And also planning to leave her. I had to stop contacting my few running club friends, but it didn't help much. I wanted to be supportive and fix this, but I don't know how. For the past 2 months, everything I say only makes things worse. Things are getting slightly better, but almost every day it feels like a struggle. How do I rebuild trust and show I'm truly here for her? TLDR, wife lost her job 2 years ago, fell into depression. I wasn't supportive. I planned to break up after getting fit, but exercise gave me clarity when I had realized I felt her emotionally. Got too close to a woman in my running club, and which worsens things. Now my wife thinks I'm planning to leave. You were, and also am emotionally cheating. I want to fix this, but I don't know how.
One, you were. Two, you were telling her secrets that you knew your wife didn't fucking want you to be telling.
Yeah, I mean, you
did everything short of just like rubbing yourself on her when she showed up.
I think not only was he emotionally fucking cheating, but he said, obviously, I got fit. She was back fat. She's back rolling around the bed. And I was fit and beautiful. I was chiseled like a Greek god. And I was planning to leave her to, of course, he never said, oh, I was planning to run away with it. But he was thinking about it. He was definitely thinking about running away with the running club lady.
Thinking about it, which is fucked up because like she's also married, bro.
It's just something new and exciting, and somebody who is doing the things that he now values, even though before he never did.
Real quick, how long was he in that running group club for?
Let's see. 2 months in. Okay, so I also made 2 months in, I joined a beginner's running club.
So
2 months into his exercising, he joined a running club. We joked around, invited a few of them. We don't get like an actual timeline of how long he knew her.
We don't get a timeline. Yeah. But he folded under fucking no pressure.
Yeah, I didn't even really catch this in its entirety. I didn't act on it immediately. I decided I'd get fit first, then break up once I hit my goal weight. What did you have to you were scared you had to physically run away from her? You're like, I'm a little chubby.
This motherfucker wanted to walk out of the house, bags in his hands, and then hit the fucking
the Autobahn on foot.
Wanted to hit the fucking raging demon back pose on her.
He wanted to sling a stick in a bag over his shoulder and hit the Naruto pose with the other hand and just fucking shadow run through the fucking trees or some shit. Like, did you really think you had to physically run away from the relationship? Because, what the fuck do you mean? Why the fuck did you feel the need to
he was hoping to pack his bags, walk out the door, then jump out that bitch like the Hulk.
So this isn't okay. So this is so we clicked on the original post. We get to have OP's comments. All right.
Yeah.
The shared friends, mortgage, and car payments also made me hesitant. I was worried about losing everything and didn't want to make any rash decisions. I know it's cowardly. Wanting to wait before filing a divorce is one thing, but you specifically had the goal of becoming fit before doing so. Why?
I want to throw that bitch away.
I can't believe exactly 106 people showed up both times. Both times. That same 106 people were waiting to fucking jump his ass.
Maybe that's why you needed to get fit.
Online dating was incredibly difficult for me, and I dread going back to it. I wanted to be in a better place physically before trying it again. At the time, I thought, why should I go through a painful breakup only to be even more miserable and alone? Even though I was seriously considering ending our relationship, I hadn't made a final decision yet. So you got to have the benefits of a secure home life while you were getting your shit together in order to leave your wife.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's
Man,
fucked
him
up.
and
That's fucked up. Oh my
I hope
god.
106 people do jump his ass.
106 people jumped his ass twice in a row. Let's see if they were at. Okay, 52 people. Okay, those 106 people, half of them had to go to work after that. You know how it is. You wait around somebody, you wait outside somebody's house, you beat their ass, you go to work. Standard practice. All right, let's see like one or two more comments and we can call it. Maybe I really wanted to see that one cuz like I cannot imagine being like, God, what was it? Oh yeah, my wife feels like she married her soulmate. I feel like I settled. I already can tell I don't like your ass. I don't need to read nothing else.
I already know what kind of websites you be browsing. I already know what kind of podcasts you be listening to.
Oh yeah.
I know what you are, bro.
Breaking up, bro. You're in your mid-30s and married. I was like, yeah, why did he say breaking up? English is not my primary language. I didn't know how else to call it. Okay, fair, whatever. The saying men tend to leave when women get sick is so fucking prevalent, it borders on insanity. You're really something. She thinks I'm emotionally cheating. That's because you are. Yeah, whatever. Now, I'm not saying this is the bows he specifically took, but standardly, okay, if English is not his first language, there's a chance this might not be in America. I don't know. But
it don't matter. That man was trying to grab up on some 40-some-year-old cheeks.
No, I'm saying like the specific vows in sickness and in health might not be prevalent everywhere. But I still think when you marry somebody, you are kind of signing that same sort of contract. Whether you say it in your vows or not, you are saying, I want to be with you forever. And yeah, if you need a divorce, and I'm not saying I'll stay with a relationship forever, if that's what you said. But I'm saying like, generally you were saying, for better or for worse, I am going to do my damnedest to stay in this relationship with you forever. And then just being like, she got sick and fat again. So I'm about to head out. But not before I get fucking hot, just fucking like I don't know. I was thinking that was the sound his abs would make when he rubbed them.
That's the sound he was trying to make with the running lady.
Yeah, he was trying to run up in them guts real quick, like I'm sorry.
He was trying to go the distance.
Hey, what you think, you Hercules, bro? God, what are the... I don't care how far. Somehow I'll be strong. I'll walk every mile. He pulled up to the running club singing. I will go most anywhere to get out of this marriage. All right, everybody. On that note, when we start busting out the Disney tunes, it's time to head out. On that note, everybody, I have been your zombie roommate, Kiki Diki. And Skull, would you like to give the outro?
Oh man, do something nice for yourself. Thank you for choosing to spend your time here, and we hope you had a great and wonderful time.
Absolutely.
I am also a streamer, and that's in air quotes because I haven't streamed in about a month. But there's plot reasons for that. Anyways.
Wait, let's give Skull a shout out. We're gonna shout, even though username is right there. Skull Man streaming.
The stream broke on my end while we were laughing.
Everybody, join us in following Skullman streaming. I absolutely would like to thank everybody for their time.
Yep.
You could have been anywhere, doing anything, but you were here.
Yep.
You could have been anywhere, doing anything, but you were here with us, some schmucks on the internet. And I hope that you had at least like one good laugh. And if you're on the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. This will be posted to YouTube soon. I hope you will support me there. I'm going to start pushing my YouTube a little bit more. But I hope you all have a great day, night. If you're at work, have a good time at work, and stay hydrated. Say bye, Ska.